for this level.
That's the shitstorm that we're
The last thing. Oh,
because Dylan hates us, right?
Don't worry.
hey guys, Ryan started it, by the way.
No, he didn't. Really?
Yes, we're currently going.
It's
Oh,
on right now.
My thing
Wow.
says, oh, there it is.
I'm glad this is how we're starting. Hey, everybody.
Ow.
Great.
Very cool.
Well, spritzy's not gonna make you less moist. I'm just gonna.
104.
Thanks for the info.
A substantial amount,
Yeah.
apparently.
You were well, Ryan.
I'd like to also clarify that you're the only one who is not allowed to have one on. The rest of us have
Yeah,
one.
we all have fans on.
Yeah. I have two fans. One that way, one that way.
Yeah.
This one's really nice.
You should invest in one that respects our audio levels.
Hey, we're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. Let's do that. Hey, Ryan, you being moist reminded me of clothing and
Wait.
Session Zero clothing.
Ryan, is it making sound?
Hey, Session Zero clothing. They make clothing for Dungeons and Dragons, and but not Dungeons and Dragons because that's copyright. So just stuff like it. You should check it out and get some and save money by buying that clothing. You use do Crisis to get money, 10% money back.
That was really good.
Those are good words.
You
It's not a
don't.
rebate.
Yo, you don't get money back. You sure
Money
don't.
off. Ryan will not give you money. In fact, sometimes he might, charge you crazy amounts on duties.
Well, he didn't charge that.
Yo, really quick, I have to say, I'm gonna interrupt one more time. My microphone was not picking up at all anything I said before. That's great. That's a good thing.
It's okay.
Cool.
So,
We're moving
Ryan-
forward.
so me just saying, speaking of moist, meant not thinking. So it's Ryan who said that. But anyways, on a serious note, Ryan's rocking some Session Zero merch right now. You can check them out. They have a lot of cool stuff in a whole slew of different styles for everyone's tabletop needs. If you check them out and use the code CRISIS, you can get 10% off of your order. Also, while we're not being ridiculous, I'd like to mention two other pretty rad people. If you are looking to get involved in games, I definitely recommend checking out the Initiative Order. They are a Discord group. They're a wonderful community. They're always hosting games, and they're incredibly active. So just using them as a source of resources or trying to get your own game started would be a great move. You can check them out in the description or the chat below if Ryan wants to throw something in there resembling something or other. And last but not least, Band of Badgers. I bought a Band of Badgers mug, and I was going to drink out of it on stream, but I lost the mug, so I got to go buy another mug. You could buy a mug. They are a Twitch and YouTube group, much like us, but they are playing all sorts of different games all the time. I can't even begin to start listing off what they're doing. They're just constantly making some great content with some great people. They're always doing features. If you're a content creator and you would like to work with them, definitely hit up Dave with Bandit Badgers. We'll be putting a link to them below as well. Check them out. They are all well versed in all the games they play. It's super informative, super entertaining. Definitely recommend checking them out. And then back to our game. So we are a actual play homebrew D&D group. We play on using Roll20 and that other thing that you guys use.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. I'm not logged into it right now. That's what I forgot. And yeah, so our session is called Hangman's Oracle. We play every second Sunday at 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern. We're planning on doing some more stuff, but man, life is crazy. But yeah, currently our group is at Lone Fear Mine, getting some master crafted weapons built up in the wake of an army rising against them. Some cultists have been giving them some trouble, and also most recently a squid. And his
Gravity.
character, Rabute, is sitting within the mine looking out over the process as this magma-filled Master Forge is crafting his beloved sword. I believe Kyle's character, Elodius, is merely shaving himself.
I was at the campfire getting groomed and stuff, and then I saw a squid go up and then back down. Over by
So
the ladder.
Elodius had just finished their grooming process. Meanwhile, Dane's character Kadaj, Serena's character Zephyrin, and Ryan's character Salazar were all retrieving this kill when they had broken a rope ladder. Too much to Ryan's demise was not his favorite thing to happen that day. So we're going to pick up there. You guys had just broken the rope ladder. You're laying on the platform below with this big old squid on top of you. Kyle Elodius had just seen this squid get thrown into the air and fall back down, plummet to the world below. And Rabute is currently sitting completely unaware within the mine.
So we now have to figure out how to get Squid up to where our ladder puzzle has failed. Apparently, we have to get around and go up so we can cut up and eat this thing and progress the story.
I guess so.
Okay.
Elodius, what's your reaction to this?
I'm gonna go walk up to the ledge and look down over at them.
You can't really see them. There's squid on top of them. It just looks like the squid has a couple extra legs and limbs.
It's like
Is,
a Pokemon
Is everyone
scene.
all right down there? Lost Elodius' voice right now.
Yeah, who remembers what their character sounds like?
It's been a
Serena.
while. It's been a
Give us a
while
vibe
since I made
check,
this
Shirley.
point. Oh no! Help!
Is it more than 30 feet down?
Good
I
question.
think I said it was 20 feet down last time.
Okay. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab the broken ladder and then pull it back up and use Mending to fix the ladder.
All right.
Cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, take that,
So I do
Dylan.
that.
What's up?
I said, yeah, take that.
I had a plan anyways. Cradle was just going to bring another ladder just because I felt bad because Ryan was so defeated last time. I was just going to say something about how this happens all the time and just don't worry about it.
What a major
Happens
design
all the
flaw.
time. We'll try
all,
to throw giant squid up these ladders all the time. It
all of
always
our
breaks.
ladders are rickety.
Yeah, we can master forge your weapons, so don't worry.
Yo,
Great
don't
weapons,
use
shit
those
ladders.
weapons.
Sorry, I don't know. Our ladder guy left. We're just shit at ladders. That's what it
I
is.
have a recommendation this time. One person on the ladder.
Then how do we get the squid up? The squid would be like 2 people.
I don't think squids weigh that much, actually. And
I think
besides,
we
Zephyr
established
can carry it.
Last time that Zephyr could carry the squid by
I
herself.
can carry it. It's 90 pounds for some reason. That's in my notes.
That's a heavy squid. That's like a small child.
A lot of squid.
That's a very
A lot of
large
squid.
child.
That's a very big child.
It's like a teenager.
My kid's
that
like
is-
30
That is
something
half
pounds.
my body weight.
That is a middle
That is a
schooler,
lot.
possibly high school child.
Yeah, I was 100 pounds in 8th grade, so.
I
The
weigh
dome is
less.
tiny, so.
I weigh less now than I did when we started streaming today.
Yay!
Oh my god, I'm sweating so bad. All right, Zephyrin, do you think maybe you can carry this up? Or I guess I'm also strong too. I think I could do it. But if you would like to take this squid, I'm kind of getting sick of this thing.
Okay, but I have an idea. What if we climb the ladder, but before we do, we tie some rope to the squid? We just carry the rope up the ladder, and then once we're up there, we pull the squid up.
Oh, this is a much better idea. Yes.
Has Zephyr been smoking more recently?
My voice is not doing it well.
I get my net, and I lay my net down, and
Or I forgot we used nets as rope.
yeah, I pull the squid on top of it, and then I like wrap it up almost like fishers
hogtied?
do. Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. But you know, like deep sea fishers when they got the it goes down in the water with a big net and it comes up and it's like full of little floppers. That's what I do. I've
Little floppers.
Yeah.
It's
A lot
an
of
American for fish. We call them fish in Canada.
There's a lot of technical terminology Ryan's throwing around, so it's, we'll get there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot today.
Using the Latin phrase.
Oh, Eddie can't hang apparently.
You heard little floppers and he was like, I hate this place.
So yeah, I do that, and then we use Zephyr's rope to tie it up and pull it up. We do it. We do all those things.
All right, that sounds plausible. No, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. That sounds well thought out. You tie the hell out of that net. Okay, so you single file make your way up the rope ladder. Much more skeptical than your first proud venture up. As the last of you gets to the top, you're holding the rope still. You're looking down at your fresh kill. Your squid. Should I keep talking while Hetty's gone? He's not in the room. Or
He was there like contemplating his existence, staring at the forge while this was
Yeah,
happening.
he's like
anyways.
in the cave. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I also think
fine.
you called him Hetty, which is cool.
What? Is his name not Hedward? Sorry, hold on.
Hedward
did
and
you call
Anthony.
me? I like sat down. I started. Why are you calling me head? What?
Hedward and
And also,
Anthony. Body parts.
Hobute.
What's happening?
Hobute.
Am I
Call him
dying?
Hob for short.
I don't know what happened.
What's going on?
So we bring the squid over to the fire, and as I start to cut some of it off, I stop for a second and I think really really hard, and I have this epiphany and I go, guys, do you know what would go really good with this squid?
Hey.
Knowing how to cook.
Well,
Eel.
yes, but also some limp biscuits. It would just top it right off.
Why do you want your biscuits to be limp? That makes no sense to me.
You've never had water biscuits in the ocean when they're left over from the ships when they throw them overboard?
I think
that,
you're thinking of soggy biscuits.
You
Oh.
just mean normal food, but soggy.
No,
that
soggy.
concept sounds foreign, but have you ever had this kind of delicacy where you're from? They're kind of like chocolate flavored starfish.
Chocolate flavored starfish. Where does one get a starfish that tastes like chocolate?
And the land of Pensacola, Florida.
You killed
A strange and
Ryan.
wondrous land. I hope to one day see it. Perhaps our adventure. will
Sorry,
take us there
Jacksonville,
later.
not Pensacola.
That place doesn't sound familiar. I haven't heard of it.
Jacksonville, I think, was a ship that I had seen once.
Oh, okay.
There was the captain had a red hat on,
Mhm.
and
You
his
make a reference we don't
his
understand.
his first
No, this
his
is a
first
first
mate
reference.
had
Oh.
face paint on. He looked very odd.
That sounds odd. We probably shouldn't bring it up again. So, cooking this squid is also going to be quite the task in and of itself, because I don't know if any of you know how to cook a squid. Zephyr
Hey, is
and
cooking by
Salazar.
any chance a charisma-based skill? Because if it is a charisma-based skill, I can do that.
I feel like Zephyrin and Salazar probably just eat squid raw.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys would actually cook it, considering you probably are new to fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually very very fair.
You might cure it. You might have cured foods.
Everything's
The
cured in the ocean.
water?
It's all salt.
I guess
guess.
the salt it's like brine, but like I don't know, sea salt ocean fish still carry parasites and shit.
The rest of this session is just going to be you guys cooking this squid.
Definitely.
This
All right.
I wonder if this squid had a significant other.
I feel like you're going somewhere with this,
I don't
and
know
I
if
feel like only
squids-
Dane knows where.
I don't know if squids are monogamous.
I bet
I
you.
mean,
I
I would
bet
have
you
to defer to
$3.
you. What?
Three
The dollar.
$3 bills. I bet you.
Is this
I've never
whole?
encountered a bill in my life. What's $1?
Oh,
Still good.
it's from a faraway land.
Wonder how many other Limp Bizkit references we can shoehorn into this.
Rabute. You kind of hear a commotion going on outside. You can hear your, I don't know if I should call them friends at this point, but you can hear your party talking amongst each other. You can hear the sounds of them grunting, groaning as they work towards pulling this monstrous beast up. And does this pique your interest at all, or are you staying within the forge?
Man. No. I'm gonna stay in the forge.
Good call.
You for helping me there.
No. I don't want to be a part of this. This is hell.
Yeah,
But it's funny to watch.
it sure is hell.
You know what, guys? I tell you what. I'm gonna go get Robute. Maybe he knows how to cook.
Damn.
Maybe.
Damn it.
Without somebody who can cook, I think our results may vary.
These references don't work.
They work for someone.
The rest of us don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if I have enough mental capacity. I think I'm having like some sort of like heat-induced illness right now. So, if I pass out, please call 911.
No,
will
we'll
not
just
do
keep
that.
streaming.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good. That works too.
No, we'll keep the stream rolling if that happens, Ryan. Don't worry.
All right, so I continue to cut up this thing. You made a good point about not needing to really cook it. It's basically like, what is it? Not sushi, but the other one where you eat raw
Calamari.
fish. Is it calamari?
Well,
It's
calamari
deep
is
fried.
fried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Calamari is deep fried, though.
it's American cooked.
Sushimi. Yeah, that one.
You still need proper preparation for sashimi.
Zephyr's just eating the squid, by the way. She's just started.
Yeah,
Eating
definitely.
one of
I'm
the
definitely
legs.
definitely biting into it.
Elodius and Kadaj might not share the same.
I'm gonna go ask Rob if he knows how to cook.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do my best to start making the fire.
I think there's already a fire.
There's
Oh,
fire.
good. I'll do my best then to try my hand at actually like cooking a squid.
All right, Kyle, Elodius approaches the mine, and you find Rabute sitting over the ledge, looking over the magma forge.
Rob,
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
we have a squid.
What?
We have a squid. We're going to eat the squid.
Okay.
Do you know how to cook?
I don't know the bare basics. Do you not know how to cook?
No, I don't know how to cook. Everyone's always cooked for me.
Okay. Have you not lived on your own ever?
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of lived on my own, but I was sleeping in taverns, and one of the things they do is they give you food.
That's
For
true.
money.
That's true. They definitely do that. I mean, I guess I can help if you want. And I guess I'll just follow Elodius out.
Do you think there's a dwarf that's good at cooking? I mean, one of them has to be cooking, right?
I mean, yeah, probably there definitely is probably some kind of cook lying around, like, right? I don't think
They're
I don't
working
think
on
they
your
need
weapons right now.
all of them, every single one, of
Every
them,
single dwarf is working on the weapon.
even the children.
It's not a town. It's just like a group of dwarves they're manufacturing 5 different weapons right now for you guys, all at like a day's notice.
I don't know. I feel like they probably have a chef.
Except
Okay.
that one dwarf that was outside. He's not helping with the weapons.
I'll nice.
Wait, what if he
I'll,
knows how to cook?
No.
What was his
Okay.
name?
Cradle
Cradle?
Knuckle Crest.
Maybe Cradle knows how to cook.
I mean, we can definitely ask. Who's Cradle?
Cradle was the
He was the guy sifting
He,
through the soot for like gunpowder. And
No, I know, but
Okay.
Does Rabute know? I'm trying
he
to
was
think. Remember.
the unfortunate one we had encountered.
Oh,
There's plenty fortunate. He's just trying his best.
okay. I'm trying to remember if Rabute himself saw him. I think he did.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely did. Okay. So, oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, he might know. I mean, he was sifting for gunpowder, so I mean, maybe he knows what to do with it. Use the I don't
I
know.
don't think he used
failing-
gunpowder to cook.
You don't know
he's-
for sure that he doesn't, though.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Who knows what he knows and doesn't know? We might as well ask, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna go look for Cradle and ask him if he knows how to cook.
Yeah, this definitely will not backfire in our face at all.
Sorry, did you say backfire?
Yeah.
That was a reference to gunpowder. And so, Kyle, as you are speaking to Rabute about this, you actually see him walking up the rampway down towards the forge. He's coming up towards you guys, and he has an odd-looking flower in either hand.
Hello, Cradle. What are those for?
We're going to need you to find some more of these.
You need us
Flowers?
to find these flowers?
So, not both of them. We need this one, not this one. And upon first inspection, they look like the same flower to you. We need these for the forging process. This one, not this one. Wait.
You
We need-
said it the other way the first time.
Yep, we need one of them.
Oh no.
So is there any distinction between these flowers at all?
So he holds them upside down, and a bunch of like the petals fall off. And Kyle, you are native to the Amber Isles, correct?
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
I could do that. Unless there's any chance we could call it a survival check instead.
We're going to call it a history check.
Then I got a 12.
Got a 12. So you don't immediately know what these are, though they do have some similarities, or not similarities. They do look somewhat familiar. The name you'll know, but you won't be able to like look at it and be like, "That's a daisy." So Cradle goes on to say, "One of these is an equinox, an equinox stone crop, and the other is an auburn stone crop. We need the auburn stone crop, which only grows in earth scorched by dragon fire."
You know where?
Alright, Cradle, that is very good to know. But
Yeah.
can you cook?
What?
I mean, I do cook.
You cook? Do you want to go outside and cook a squid?
So you want to go outside and find this stone crop?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take these flowers down to someone who can tell me which one's which.
Okay.
Good plan.
And so yeah, he starts to follow you guys out of the mine to see a couple fish people just manhandling a squid.
I actually go deeper into the mine so I can find someone who can actually tell me which one of these flowers is which.
Okay, I thought you were going to go talk to Kadaj or something else that's native to here.
I assume the dwarves who handed him these flowers know which one's which.
Okay, so you make your way down to the mine. You see a bunch of dwarves hard at work, separating rocks from ores and all that jazz, just burning away. You approach one.
Yeah, I approach a dwarf and say, "Yes, Cradle told us we need to find one of these flowers, and he doesn't know which one's which. So could you inform me of the proper one?"
He kind of just like turns your wrists upside down and shows you that the petals beneath one of them have red flecks all over them.
We want the red flecks then.
Aye.
Good to know. Alright, that sounds perfect. We'll get some. How many do you need?
As many as you can find.
What's the minimum?
Is there a bottom number you need? Like, at least like 10 or at least like 20?
At least like 20.
At least 20. Okay, that's a little close. Do you know a location where they are? I know something about Dragonfire, but
A couple months back, at the end of the crag, there was a dragon attack there.
Okay, which direction is that?
Cradle knows he'll point you in the right direction.
I mean, I don't mean to sound rude, but what if Cradle doesn't know?
It's pretty obvious. If you can figure it out, then.
Well, all right. I'll go back up to see Cradle cooking the squid.
So Cradle has made his way outside. He very confidently just starts cutting away at the squid and starts preparing it as though he's done this before. But each of you still has some hesitation that you may feel like he does not know what he's doing.
Does it look like he's really like? I mean, I don't know a better word other than like manhandling the squid. Like, is he like really like doing a like? Does it look like he's doing a bad job with this?
It looks like he's doing a good job, but that makes you worry even more.
Good.
He might be good at one thing.
Yeah.
This might be his thing.
Yeah. My thing sounded right. Facts. Here's the T-Rex. Oh, that's a Canadian commercial. You guys probably don't know that. Never mind. I gotta show you some dumb Canadian shit later. Okay, so he starts cooking away at this squid. It starts to smell nice. You don't really know what to expect from this. So, Elodius, you make your way up from the mine, and you enter the encampment to see them all kind of like suspectfully watching Cradle cook this fish. Squid, this beast.
All right, guys. We need to go and get some of these flowers. Not this one, this one. It's got little red flecks underneath. And it's made where dragonfire has scorched the land. Cradle is supposed to know where that is.
I know.
Okay, so where is it?
That way.
You're sure it's that way?
That way.
It's not the same
Insight
direction, Cradle.
check.
He just kind of like nudges Kadaj and hands him the utensils he's using to cook the squid over the fire, and then brushes himself off again, making himself dirtier than the last. And follow me as he leads you up the side of the mouth of the cave. So you're going on top of it.
I think. Oh wait, is this going to be a quick thing? Because I think we should eat squid before we go anywhere.
Yeah, just showing you where we're going.
Oh, okay.
I think
So-
Kadaj just stands there, though, like holding the utensils, not entirely sure what to do.
Just hold it enough over the fire so that way,
Yeah.
like, it's not actually cooking, but you still look pretty active.
Right. Would I mean, not that I've cooked squid before, but I feel like I've like open fire cooked some things. Can I like try my best to do what I think might be the correct way to do this?
I mean, you can.
Survival check.
Do you- Yeah, it could be just a survival check. Do you have? I mean, you have cooking utensils now that you've been handed them. So
Sure.
yeah, just make a survival check.
16.
It's okay. It's like food court quality. You're like, this
Yeah.
isn't great, but I will eat it. I will pay $11 for this.
Yeah. There's no salt or anything, but it'll do.
No,
What the ocean was for.
True.
it's pre-salted.
Good point.
So Cradle leads the rest of you atop Lawnfair Mine. As you stand atop it, he gestures out over the horizon. The ground below you is seemingly split in two. An undulating trail of jagged rocks protrude through the ground. He's like, if we follow this, we should get to the storage site.
Oh, well, all right then. After dinner, we'll go pick some flowers.
Yes, that's exactly what will happen. All right.
And it'll be an uneventful flower picking, when nothing bad will happen.
Right,
is-
DM?
And we'll gain a level.
Woo!
Getting a level from just picking flowers, that seems impossible.
No, it seems perfectly possible.
I mean, you guys gained a level, not last session, but the session before.
You mean
I
during my
think we had
backstory?
two
No, I mean, like,
That
last,
was a long
like,
time ago, though.
Yeah, you haven't gained a level in months, but we'll
Yeah,
see if
it's
something
been months
happens.
still.
All right, so you guys make your way back down towards the fire to see Kadaj doing a slightly better job than Cradle was at the first place.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But Cradle still like comes back up to you and like starts to like take the utensils out of your hand to continue on himself.
I think I let him take them from me, but I still just like my hands are like in place like I should have them, and I'm just like like back to not knowing what to do again.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, I guess. So we'll fast forward a little bit. You guys are sitting around the fire. You're all eating. You're all resting at this point. Cradle imposes upon you and starts eating with you guys as the six of you sit around the fire.
So, I should have some salt for this. I boiled salt out of the water I used for my grooming process. I should have leftover sea salt.
I'm going to allow it.
Nice. Salted squid.
Does Zephyrin still look like Kadaj?
I tried to think if she took the hat off when she jumped in the ocean. No, she probably still looks like Kadaj.
So she's just shoving food into her chest.
Did we say we canonically it had like a chin strap just in case?
Yeah, because Kadaj is definitely taller than Zephyrin, so yeah, it would be like shoving it into her. It's horrifying.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
Everyone
like
else
that.
is acting like it's normal, and Cradle is just like,
That's exactly what Cradle looks like in my head. So, the only thing I really want to say before you guys go out on this venture is, you guys have, thus far, just as a recap, you're waiting for your items to be reforged, essentially. You're waiting for them to be upgraded. Salazar, you opted out of getting your sword upgraded and instead opted in for Kadaj's dagger being upgraded as well. So we are awaiting Rob's sword to be upgraded, your bow and your dagger, Kadaj. Elodius, you were waiting for a rapier.
Yeah.
And Zephyr, you wanted a new hammer.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna upgrade my driftwood and
So you
stone hammer.
you currently have your stone hammer. Salazar, you currently have your stuff. Rubute and Kadaj are without weapons.
I mean,
got
I
a
have
dagger.
other weapons.
Okay.
Let me see.
I have my razor blade.
Dagger,
Oh
yeah.
dear. Also, as a note, do we maybe want to do this trek in the morning? After, like a long rest or something?
Well, I think they need the flowers for our weapons, right?
Yeah.
It might be that some of the members, not saying who, might be short on spells. Like, maybe someone's cast 2 first-level spells and 1 second-level spell and only has 3 slots left.
Yeah.
Maybe someone else in the party has something similar to that, or maybe less spells. I don't know.
In my experience playing a fighter, smacking something does not take spell slots. So
It's true.
Well, when you're a magical fighter,
just
does.
saying,
Listen, I
there are
do
ways
both.
around it. Yeah. You can do both.
I can smack things, I'm just saying. Maybe daylight might be better.
maybe we ask the dwarves if they have anything that we may borrow.
Come
Who
on,
would
guys. We're going flower picking. What's the big worst thing that could happen?
You did say dragon.
Well, yes, but the dragon isn't there anymore. Cradle, the dragon isn't there anymore, right?
Don't think so. Haven't
When-
checked.
I think the dwarf in the cave said it was a couple months ago
Yeah,
or years.
it was a couple months ago.
I mean, the dragon hasn't been there for a few months. Dragons tend to stay places a long time, so he was probably just passing through to go somewhere else.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Yes, but if he's sleeping, that means we can just go pick some flowers. I'm
Zephyrin's
stealthy.
just gonna pull out her little hand axe and hand it to Salazar.
Salazar
Okay,
has a weapon.
you have a weapon. Who doesn't have a weapon? Kyle.
have a weapon.
Elodius, you have a weapon?
Elodius has his razor blade
And his wits.
and his rapier sharp tongue.
Okay, then we're just
Nice.
thrusting it over to Rob. Just take the axe.
Okay, I guess I'll just take the axe. It's like he's like obviously kind of like uncomfortable using something that's not like his
A
sword.
very large sword. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very small axe.
kind of like looks at it and it's just like
Better than nothing.
I guess so.
Or you could punch it if we ever run into a dragon. I'm sure that would be fine.
I do have a dagger, but
Punch into
Whatever
dragons.
I pick up my net and I wrap it around my waist.
Smells like squid.
That's okay.
Probably a
So do
little
I.
wet.
In real life?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What do you think's in the little spritzer?
Oh, it's
Squid
would
water.
oh, gross.
Good. I'm glad that's... Okay. So, Kadash, you do have other weapons?
Yep. I have a spear and a quarterstaff.
Man, you are well
How have you
armed.
been walking around with those?
They're all strapped to my back, I assume. I don't got much else.
Secret weapons.
Where are you keeping those? Okay. So, each of you has eaten.
Does this
each
count
of
as a short rest?
my earring fell out. 1 second.
It's a very interesting sound.
That was
I
a
was like, what is
wild
that?
sound. I was like,
I
that
don't
wasn't
know.
my computer, right? That was
Wait,
crazy.
so what kind of axe did you give me?
It's a hand axe.
hand axe.
An axe made of hands.
Oh,
Like,
yikes.
We'll take that.
Not that.
Just
One
slap
word.
people with it.
If you're looking for it, it's one word.
So was that a short rest, Dylan?
Yeah, I mean, the entire amount of time it would have taken you to sit, cook, and eat, you can call it a short rest.
Good. Get my action surge back. I'm ready when you all are.
Oh, if anyone wanted to regain health during that short rest, you can gain an extra 1d6 from my Song of Rest.
I think the three of them did take damage in the fall, and also from the squid.
I'm feeling alright though.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, I would take it, but I just rolled max on a hit die, so. So either way, I'm good. Back to full.
Rena?
Good, we did.
Okay, so you guys get all your belongings together. You each have your new or your weapons by your side, and you start to make your way along this like stone split in the earth. And you notice that Cradle is just seemingly following behind you.
Okay.
I don't know if he is supposed to go. I mean, I suppose that's hands to carry flowers.
I mean, yeah, more the merrier, I guess.
Right. So, just kind of keeping to himself, tailing close behind as you guys are walking along this. It's generally an uneventful trip. You hear the sound of the ocean crashing against the side of the peninsula. You don't see much for forestation past this point. You can see them, the continuation of the trees off in the distance to your right, as well as like what you can only assume is passerbys taking the road down from Odrin. as you continue along, you start to see formations of like larger, uh, like rock-like structures as you continue onward. Uh, Kadaj, are you native to this area as well?
I don't really think so, right?
So you kind of you were a city boy up until recently, correct? So,
Pretty much, yeah.
okay, so you wouldn't know much about this area either. So just curious for no reason.
Tight.
Sorry?
So tight.
Oh, I thought you said "ite" and there's like a comma there, like you're gonna say more. Okay. So, you guys approach or start to encroach upon these like larger rock-like structures. You notice this long, charred strip coming across the land in front of you, leading towards this rock structure. This cradle turns to him and goes, "I think this might be it."
All right, Everett. We need the ones with the red flecks.
So the rock formations are almost creating a maze-like structure in front of you. These are all sticking out of the ground and kind of obscuring your vision of the path ahead. The scorch mark goes across the ground and through the rocks and into the veritable maze.
I would like to do a thing.
Sure.
It's called Primeval Awareness. So as an action, I can expend a spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within a mile of us.
There is at least one of those things within a mile of you.
Hell yeah.
It's me.
Okay. Can you tell which it is when you cast that?
Let's see. It doesn't say. I mean, it just doesn't say, or it says it doesn't reveal location or number. But it doesn't specify if I'm able to distinguish, like, specifically.
What was the
what's
list
there.
again?
Aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead.
Okay.
You can tell which type is in the area, but yeah, not the number or location. So there is a fae nearby.
There is at least one fae nearby, yes.
Okay.
And that is, I believe, all that you would suspect at this point.
Okay.
So no dragons.
At least within a mile.
Then 1 mile. Okay, so you guys are kind of presented at the front of this stalagmite. I don't know which the difference is. Tight to the ceiling? No, or is it might fall on you? How do you remember it? I forget. Pointy, sticky up.
I usually say one and then someone else corrects me. That's how
Stalactites are on the ceiling because they cling tight to the ceiling.
Yeah, but I always thought it was stalagmite because it might fall down on you. But
It's a stalactite. The C means ceiling.
That,
There
yeah,
you go.
that
Stalactite.
too.
Okay.
Rocks.
So, stalagmite. Anyways, it's just like this stone-like structure around you. Like I said, it's just pointed rocks as far as you can see, obscuring the rest of your path ahead of you.
How tall are they?
They range anywhere from 5 feet to about 25 feet.
Jeez.
Tall.
And
And you start noticing them upon as you're walking forward.
And we are supposed to find these flowers inside?
Yes.
The scorch mark.
Okay, well, let's get looking.
So, as you start to enter this area, you are essentially following the initial scorch mark that you see along the ground. There is no sight of any of anything growing out of it at this point, but you are starting to notice the other stone crop, the stone crop equinox, growing from the rest of through the rest of the cracks in the stone around you. As you continue to walk, you start to notice that there are other scorch marks veering off in different directions, as though that it was lit with fire multiple times. So you see the initial one that is stretching across diagonally from where you're standing, but perpendicular to that one, there's another one crossing it as well. Do you guys continue along the same one, or do you want to veer paths?
Perhaps we should split up and cover both directions.
We could go in groups of 3.
I don't know about that. Splitting up the party never seems to end well.
What do you guys
Last
want to
time
do?
I split a party, somebody ended up dead, so I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh gosh, you'll need to tell me about that.
More than that.
Oh, well, one of our party members killed another party member. It was, well, supposedly killed another party member. It was a whole thing.
Sounds deeply troubling.
Maybe
When
a
we get back
story
to
for
camp.
another time.
When we get back to camp, you're going to need to go over that with me in excruciating detail.
Absolutely, but first,
And she's gonna boop Elodius on the head and cast guidance and be like,
good luck finding the flowers.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so what's your plan?
let Elodius do something.
I'm gonna go search for flowers. All right, survival check for finding flowers.
I'll probably like follow him and scan the area like I know what I'm looking for, but I don't.
Yeah, I'll go with him, but not look for flowers, but just be aware of our surroundings for like, not necessarily just threats, really. Just being aware of what's going on around us.
Okay.
Also, am I actually doing a survival check for flowers? Because I was pulling that out of my ass.
No, you can definitely do that. Rob,
Okay.
Cradle is just kind of following behind you and just like grabbing a bunch of the other flowers as well that are not growing out of the scorched ground. Just he doesn't know what's happening.
Can I
So
be?
that guidance, I got a 4 for.
Hell
so thank
yeah.
you, Serena. That is a
No
19 to
worries.
find flowers.
And can
All
I
right.
can I be helping Elodius?
Can you be helping Elodius? Just find how you would help him, and I'll say yes depending on your answer.
I'm just like I said before. I'm just kind of like following and like scanning the area. So like if he is looking to the left, I'm looking to the right, just helping him like full 180 viewpoint.
Performing the help action to give me advantage. That's
Exactly,
what
yes.
helping.
Okay. Reluctant, yes.
Not that you might need it with a 19, but we'll see.
Can always be better.
Ooh. That's a 23 then.
Yeah.
23 for finding flowers.
You needed a
Okay.
22.
So, you just start to kind of like deduce in your head like these flowers had very different smells, the two that you were shown, and you start to kind of like pick up on those scents from the equinox, and you start to like weave your way through. You're second guessing yourself a little bit as you're walking, just as it's kind of an obscured path, as I had mentioned, but you notice something as you're walking. You see this area of scorched ground below you that looks like has been picked through profusely. Something was growing in here, but it has been completely decimated.
My Sato senses are tingling. There were flowers here. Someone's taken.
I would like to check for tracks for whoever took them because Zephyr is apparently very good at tracking for some reason.
All right.
What do you want me to roll? Survival?
That would be survival.
Wait,
Okay.
hang on.
Oh, I rolled already.
Oh, I was just gonna hand you a little slip of paper that said you were a cutie with a heart over the
That's
eye.
fantastic. I also rolled a nat 20.
All right, add a 1d6 to that, though.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Listen, Mr. D6. That's a 6. So that's a 20.
Whoa.
That's a 28 total. Or 28 total.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't hit. So you look down and you can see imprinted in the dirt this claw-like footprint. As you start to gaze your eyes over to the direction that it looks like it was heading, you can start to see a great deal of these footprints. And you feel that they pair well with the screeching that you just heard and the kobolds 40 feet away from you.
I think it was those kobolds over there.
You know, I think you're right. I think it's those kobolds over there.
Why it's canon now that Zephyr is good at tracking, I don't understand, but the dice gods have decided.
Yeah.
Good at tracking, you're good at picking locks.
Great at picking locks with my
You're up.
hammer.
You got this fantastic ranger in the group.
Yeah. Okay, so disappearing into the obstruction of the stones, you see the fleeting sight of some kobolds going, not retreating. They haven't noticed you, to the best of your knowledge, but they are evacuating the area.
I think we should probably follow them.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea that they might have took it.
Ooh, yes, I should run up and catch up to them. I bet they're willing to trade for the flowers.
Maybe we should have a nice long conversation with them about it. Maybe,
Absolutely.
Maybe they will join our adventuring pack as well.
I'm sure they all have very interesting and different personalities.
I bet
And
they
names.
do.
I hope they all have fantastic names, I'm sure.
Ooh, Zephyr, what has happened to your voice?
It's not Zephyr, it's a god speaking from above.
Oh no, we have one among
Oh my
us.
god.
I'm having a mid-level crisis.
Mid-level, you're barely a quarter level.
Does anyone know what language kobolds speak?
Yep,
And
not
if they
common.
But what is it?
Draconic?
Nope.
They would actually speak Draconic, but usually also common.
Usually.
A player character, but they're not.
Any of you assholes speak Draconic?
Maybe
Does
these
anyone know
are
how to speak to dragons?
maybe these are different types of kobolds that have different languages. Maybe they speak
true.
maybe they speak goat like you.
I don't speak goat, I speak Sylvan.
Yeah,
And
baba,
also
friend.
I've
That's
never
a sheep.
spoken to a goat in my life.
That's a fucking sheep.
What's a sheep if not a furry goat?
A different animal.
Yeah, that's justifiable to speculate on.
Is it though?
I just said it was.
Yes, you said it was. That doesn't make it accurate.
Yeah, it makes it canon in my world.
He's got you there.
Maybe they speak some sort of Aquan. Maybe they're underwater kobolds.
An underwater kobold is a dead kobold. Just so you're aware.
I don't know. There's aquatic dragons. There could be aquatic kobolds that hang out with those dragons.
They're getting away.
They are long gone.
10 minutes now.
Alright, I start going after these fuckers.
We chase.
I start going slightly faster than him.
Okay, sure.
I go somewhere in between.
Well, you can't. Your speed is 30 and mine's 35.
Ooh, get wrecked, yeah.
I dash.
Oh, never mind.
I thought we were all dashing. I assumed.
As you start to follow behind the kobolds, you notice that the pathways in between the rocks grow a bit tighter, and there are more directions veering off. So as you turn the corner and you head down a long straight, there are 3 pathways you can take. One almost continuing off where you are, one is a sharp right, and there's one in between the 2.
Oh, well, thank God Zephyr got a 28 for following tracks.
So going off that. Also, you notice
That's up to you.
you still notice Cradle has not picked up pace and is just kind of like waddling behind, collecting more flowers. He thinks he's doing the best job collecting the auburn stonecrop.
And he sure is.
He's doing the best.
He's gonna be the only one that collects flowers. I rolled a in my head. I rolled a mental.
Hold on.
6-sided.
Something just occurred.
Is this a bingo slot?
Check your
This
bingo
is a
cards.
bingo
Sure
slot.
is. Everyone get out
We
your
have
Andy bingo.
Bingo. There's some things that take place within these streams that we found frequent a great deal of our favorite moments, and they all just so happen to surround Eddie. Ryan, you got the card in front of you, right?
I don't, but I have the list. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to dull us down with the list.
Just give me your top 4 favorites.
My
But
top
also
4
the one that
favorites is gonna
currently
take too
happens.
long, but I will say the one that just happened. Number 22 on our list is someone comes in his room midstream, and currently we have face palms.
Yeah, face palm is on it.
And we all know he's thinking, God damn it.
God damn it. Also, possibly I hate you guys is likely in there.
Yeah.
I'm holding back.
So that's 4 for anyone counting.
Yeah. We're going to post this bingo sheet somewhere eventually, and we can all play next time.
Yeah, I'll make it up. I'll do that for sure.
You can play at home.
Just remember to randomize it, because if we all have the same bingo sheet, then that means we all win. So I guess there's fun in
Yeah,
that.
right.
too, but still.
It is good.
Eddie owes us ice cream.
We're all winners except me.
It is gonna kill me the day that somebody's watching and then all of a sudden I say, bingo!
That's how we'll know we've made it. The
That
stream
is
is
so
successful
funny
when
to me.
somebody aside from us gets Eddie bingo.
So yeah, we're gonna have to definitely expand on this list then, and make a few different cards, which I will do for sure.
Oh, 100%. You can keep the same things and then just like rotate them. So like make like slot 1 like B1 different from like 05 or whatever.
All
We
right.
fight the kobolds.
Yeah, we
fight
follow the
kobolds.
kobolds, we find them when we kill them, and we get our flowers, and we have
All the
one.
flowers.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so you're back and you get all your magical +1 items. Fuck you. So, all right. So, Serena, you continue to follow the tracks, though you start to notice that there are more than you had initially anticipated. They're kind of muddled together at this point.
I think there's a lot of them.
Or
That
maybe
just means
there's
a lot of
just
friends.
maybe there's just 3 of them that just like to run around in a circle.
They like Scooby-Doo Run, where they run the spot for a little bit, and then.
Possible.
All right. So, how are you guys approaching this? Are you attempting to kind of like just like run out there and just be like surprise, and then just like, or what is the way that you are doing this? All right. Do you want to make a stealth action? Do you want to go out? Do you want to try and get the element of surprise? What's your goal right now?
That's a good question. Guys, do you think maybe we should take it easy? How would you like to approach? Should we take the stealth action? Should we just run out, guns blazing like pew pew?
What's a gun?
I don't
So
know.
we also add breaks the 4th wall for Ryan bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole sheet, though. Just check. Okay.
Like mentions dice rolls, mentions saving throws, mentions attack actions.
Limp Bizkit.
Mentions Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, there we go.
Mentions Limp
There it is.
Bizkit.
O-Beans needs to be its own slot.
Yeah, that's a free spot.
We'll get to mine eventually. But for now, when Kadaj did his little sense thing, it was up to a mile. We're well within a mile still.
It only lasted a minute though, so that's done.
And he didn't ping anything at all, so they're not like running to a dragon.
Are they not
unless it-
considered? What
No,
are they
they're
considered?
humanoid.
Yeah, they're human.
They're humanoid
Oh.
reptilians.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, no, that's why I had like paused a second. I was like, are they? But I didn't think so.
They could be if they take the right feet.
They've only got
And
two
get the-
though.
I don't
Get
know.
wings
I
and
don't know if
stuff?
that's in fifth.
The left feet is humanoid.
Zephyr, I will follow your lead. You seem to know where you're going.
Oh yeah, but I don't know how we want to get
There, she pulls out her hammer, which looks like Kadaj's bow, and she's ready.
You don't have. Oh, never mind. You need to keep your hammer. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I have my hammer.
Yeah, they're making her a new hammer.
We can
Rather than
attempt.
hammer.
We can attempt to speak with these things, but if they do not know the common tongue, then it will be fruitless.
I mean, we can do like, hand motions. We have a flower, and I can like go, we need, and then offer shiny coins. I don't know if they know the value of gold. I can offer them like silvers and coppers.
If
Is
they
that
are,
rude?
if they are like dragons, then maybe they do value gold.
And if you ask a kobold, they will tell you.
Hmm,
They are like dragons. 'Cause
yes.
That's what the book I read said. I've never met one, but they're small and cute, so I like them.
So are we going to kill these poor cute things or no?
Why would that be where we lead to? They didn't attack us. They just picked some flowers.
Okay, well let us pick some flowers too, from their bodies.
I think that means killing them, if you say it that
Salazar,
way.
I'm getting worried about you.
Well, if they hand them to us, we will be picking them from their hands, no?
If they hand them directly to us, perhaps.
We shall see. Everybody cross your gills.
Cross your gills.
I do this.
Zephyr is thinking very intently about trying to make her gills twist. It's not working.
It's like when somebody can do
Able to
fancy stuff
cross
with their
your gills.
tongues. Can anyone here twist their tongue?
Yeah. Only one
No.
direction. I can twist it this way, but not this way.
I stand attentively waiting for Zephyr to go forward.
Oh god, Zephyr's not good at talking to people. All right, well she go waddle forward, looking like Kadaj.
Remember, Zephyr and Kadaj, all you need to do is lead us to them. Elodius here will do the talking.
It is what I'm best at.
Fantastic.
So as you continue to follow the footprints, you approach. This area doesn't look more open, but it's more visible. It's still riddled with these stones, but they're much shorter. Some of them look like they have been broken. There's more debris everywhere. So there's no stones here much taller than like 3 to 5 feet. And towards the end of this, again, I don't want to call it a clearing, but this the area in which all of them seem to be, there's a large pile of various different like amenities, commodities, items, and from what you can tell, flowers. You see about 9 kobolds kind of like throwing different things onto this pile.
Hello!
You just kind of hear a inaudible screech as from a couple of their little kobold mouths as they turn towards you and just kind of like ready themselves. One of them turns and pulls an item from random from the pile, and it just faces you, wielding this large stick in both hands.
Hi, yes. I know you don't understand me, but do you understand shiny coins and flowers?
Does that one think he's going to harm us with that stick?
He's small. Don't worry about it. Yes. You have flour. You give us flour. We give you shiny coin.
Uh, have you seen the second Ninja Turtles movie? Like not the new one, but the original, like with Toga and Razor.
In like 1996 or something.
Do you know how
probably
like
more recently than that?
how Toga and Razor are like trying to communicate with them, just like "mommy," that kind of thing. Yeah. They kind of just like look towards you, like shiny, and then just like they screech shiny. This loud, piercing tone as they start to run towards each of you.
Yes, we will trade flower. We will trade shiny for flowers. You give us flowers, we give you shinies.
I take a step back and just grab my spear and be like, I don't think that's what's happening.
I think that's what's happening.
They're within 15 feet of you. They're still approaching, Kyle.
Do they look like they have weapon draws? Can I do like an insight for intent? Or is the intent very clear?
The intent seems clear to everyone but you right now. I feel.
If one of these things, okay, I'm ready an attack. If one of these things charges me, I'm gonna do like a WWF, WWE like boot to the face, just lift my foot up and just clothesline him with my foot.
I got a 17 for insight.
They want to hit you with these things in their hands. And also, this screech seems to have notified others, as you see a couple more, 3 more enter from a nearby entryway.
Okay, do they all happen to be within a 20-foot radius of each other?
The 3 that entered, no. The other 9, if they're each standing 5 feet
9?
apart.
The other 9?
The other 9.
There's 12 total. If you count Cradle, that's 2 for each of us.
So the other 9 are within 5 feet of each other. So that would be, I guess, a 45-foot length.
They're all in like one line, or are they like
They
in
were
a square?
they were huddled around this thing, throwing just like various loot onto the pile. So they're all
kind of in like a bulk, not a line.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we could reasonably say that they're all lined up together in the space that I can cast a 2nd level sleep spell and hit all of them.
All but 3.
Yeah, all but those 3.
Yeah, I guess we could safely say that.
I put to sleep 38 hit points worth the kobolds starting from the center.
Starting from the center. Hold on, I have to just check my notes. Also, really quick, while I'm doing this, did we want to do a shorter session today due to the heat, so that way we don't die with our fans being off?
Oh, my fans are off.
I don't care either way.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure before
I've been turning my air conditioner on while my microphone is muted.
Clever.
Smart. Okay, so 2 of the kobolds fall asleep.
2 from 38?
Yeah.
Some buff-ass kobolds.
We're in trouble, I think, my friends. So it seems as though we are going to be picking these flowers off of their dead bodies.
I think they're actually in that pile.
Okay. And I get my sword out, but I still have my... I'm definitely going to kick one in the face.
Okay. So do you guys want to roll for initiative?
Yes?
I
Question
wanted
mark?
friendly
Yeah,
kobolds.
they're sprinting at us to fight. I think
I
that means
I
it's
think,
fine.
wasn't sure
yeah,
what
I
you
think
guys were
you
gonna
tell that. I think you tell us that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are engaging in combat or not. It sounded like you guys, when you said they're in that pile, I was like, are we running?
Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to. The way you describe that pile does not make it sound as though we can just pick the flowers while
Yeah.
they're
I
hitting
wasn't
us
sure if
with
there's an
pointing
evasion
things.
tactic or not. Okay, so I'm going to roll separately for the entirety of the kobolds and for Cradle.
So all the kobolds are going to act on one round?
Yes.
Woof.
Cradle got a nat 20. The kobolds got a 4.
That's okay. I got a 2.
You ready?
I'm just writing everything down. So, Cradle, the net 20. Ryan,
7.
7. Eddie,
17.
17. Kyle,
13.
13. And Kadaj,
16.
16. So it's going to go Cradle, Rob, Kadaj,
Elodius?
Ryan, Elodius. What did you roll again, Kyle?
I got a 13.
13. Okay, I thought Ryan got 13. And Ryan got 7. And then it'll go Kobolds, and then last we have Serena.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cradle just kind of like pulling up the rear, just kind of like seeing what's going on. Just kind of like reaches to his side and grabs a mallet and just strikes out and bonks one of the kobolds on the head.
Whack-a-mole.
Exactly like whack-a-mole. Okay, so the kobold has to like re-stabilize himself after this happens. Whatever Cradle did was incredibly intense. You have a little bit more respect for him and his arm at this point. He definitely did a number on him from what you can tell. And then we go to Rabute.
I'm gonna go and smack these guys with. I'm able to cast spells still. Actually, you know, I'm gonna do Green Flame Blade because that's a cantrip. I don't think I need to mess with that away. So I'll hit one. Almost press our button. Hit one in the face with a 21.
Are you attacking the same one that Cradle did, or just?
I'll attack the same one that Cradle did. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
21 hits.
Yes. And then 96 plus 2, so that's gonna be 6 damage. But because of Green Flame Blade, what did I just press? So fire damage is 4, so 10 damage. So 6 damage to the first, 4 damage to the one other. I think it's the other, like the one nearest, right? Yeah, so I can pretty much green flyer.
Got this bite.
And he mispronounces his name. Put it down.
That's on the list. It's something else.
Yep, it is. Green fire leaps from one target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. So any of the nearest kobolds that are near that one will take 4 fire damage.
Near as in?
It's one other kobold within 5 feet of that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's another kobold right next to him. 4 fire damage to that guy. So 6 to one, 4 to a different one.
Okay, the first one that you attacked, the one that Cradle did attack, he is dead. He's on the ground. You successfully killed him, and then 4 fire damage to the guy next to him. Which brings us to Kadaj's turn.
Really quick, just as soon as I take this guy out, I just look at the axe and it's like,
Not bad.
Yeah.
that's not terrible. Alright, go ahead, sorry.
So Kadash is gonna run up to the one that just took the fire damage and using both hands with his spear, gonna try to hit it.
Real quick, Kyle, what is the effect of so if there's leftover hit points from...
If there's leftover hit points, it doesn't do anything. If
I
it's
didn't
not
think
enough to put
so.
one of the targets to sleep, it does nothing.
Okay, cool, good to know.
I don't think that's gonna hit. That's 10.
The 10 does not hit. Is that the only action you have for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Elodius.
Okay. So there's currently only one wounded, right? The one that took the fire damage from Rob?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to cast Hex on that one.
Sure.
So until the spell ends, I'll deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it. And I choose Strength for an ability score that has disadvantage on the ability checks made with that stat.
Okay.
So I'm going to go up and I'm going to stab him with my razor.
Okay.
I got a 17 hit.
17 hits.
And 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. And you attacked him with what?
With my razor blade with Hex.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So yeah, no, you cut him somewhere very severe, and although he's still upright, it looks very wounded at this point. Which brings us to, I believe, now is Ryan's turn. I literally wrote Ryan down instead of Salazar.
I am kicking the first one I see directly in front of me as he rushes up onto us.
Okay.
Is that going to be the same one I hit or a different one?
15 to hit. And I don't know.
Hits? It would be a different one.
It's just 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I ready myself for my next round of combat with my sword and shield ready.
You just had to kick him?
Yeah, dude, the visual of that, are you kidding me? The whole army of kobolds racing up on us, I'm just gonna boot one right onto his ass. Yeah, of course.
If one of them kicked the one I hit, it probably would have died. It actually guaranteed would have died.
It died, yes. I kicked him to death.
You kicked a different one.
Yeah.
I don't know, I kicked
it
the
didn't
first
die.
one, I don't care. They're all gonna die anyways.
Okay, so the 3 kobolds that had come in from the entryway are making their way towards you guys. They are still about 20 feet away at this point. So we'll ignore those guys now as they're not within melee range, but just know that those 3 are within 20 feet. Each of these, looking around, are armed with either short swords or improvised weapons. Some of them will hit harder than others. 2 of which are asleep. Kyle, how long are they asleep for?
1 minute. So 10 rounds.
10 rounds of combat, okay. 2 are asleep, 1 is dead, and 1 is wounded. So within melee range, there were 9, 3 are down, so there's 6 left. 1 is going to be attacking each of you just for the sake of making it easier on myself. So, first, 1 swings his improvised weapon at, he's just holding a very large stick, looks like it may have been part of a table at one point, swings that towards Cradle, and Cradle is able to very swiftly and finesse his body out of the way and just pull off a move he didn't think his stout little body could as he dodges this attack. Next, 1 is swinging a sword at Salazar. 18. Just misting himself, getting ready for the heat.
18, you said?
18, I said.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. So. Sorry, buddy. You take 8 damage.
Yikes.
Rebute.
How many? Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you? Is one of them attacking me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just wondering. Go ahead.
Cool.
Sorry, I thought you were saying with my turn. I was like, wait, what?
Does a 12 hit?
Yep.
12 hits.
How much
Really?
damage?
What's your AC?
A 12 hits?
Yeah, my AC is 12.
Dang.
Walking
Wow,
around
I
not
thought
wearing
you
armor.
I thought you would have had the highest AC for some reason.
No.
Fuck.
Is Rob not wearing any armor, or is your dex shit?
Let's see. My dex is +1, and my armor
It's leather. Okay.
is
Plus
leather.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rabute takes a total of 5 damage.
I just want you to know, Eddie, that my AC is 12, and I'm wearing a button-up shirt, unbuttoned. So,
Very nice. Very nice.
Zephyrin, you
Yeah.
are being attacked by a kobold that looks like they are hitting you with the broken half of a pole arm.
Okay.
Just so you know,
the bladed end or the shaft end?
the shaft.
Nice. Nice.
It's pointy from where it broke, though. Just a 12 hit.
No.
12 does not hit. For some reason, he is not proficient in stick. Okay.
No.
Um,
it probably he aimed for a spot that's Kadaj, but not Zephyrin, you know?
You just phased through you. You have put the fear of God into this kobold. And lastly, Kadaj. Okay, so I don't know if we've encountered this yet. I know this is my world and I get to say, but I want it to be fun for you guys. This kobold rolled a natural 1. How do you guys generally like to react to that?
Yo, we stomp him to death.
Something funny.
It
Generally,
sees,
what I like to
the
do-
one that tried to stab Zephyr and Kadaj and phase through it and looks at me and is not sure what's gonna happen if it tries to swing at me.
So generally what I like to do, just because I know it's a 1 in 20 chance of happening, but I'll do attack of opportunity. If that seems too OP for you guys, we can definitely not do that. I'll defer to Kyle. What would you do in this situation?
Personally, I use Fool as books. Ones are just on automatic miss and nothing else.
Okay. I know other people have different roles and we come from very different groups. So
Like flavor text and miss.
flavor text and miss is totally fine. I'm 100% fine with that.
I
but yeah.
think fails and crits like that usually fails are by case by case, like whatever happens in the moment. So if like somebody's 30 feet away and they shoot at one thing that's by itself and misses, it misses. But in a situation like this where there's like a gang of them, maybe he's trampled. I don't know.
Yeah, fair. Definitely worth discussing going forward. But yeah, no, I like Dane's thing of just like the instilled fear of like, what is this creature?
And why are there 2 of them?
He's otherworldly.
Yeah. Okay, and that brings us to Zephyr's turn. You've just instilled a mortal fear within a kobold. How do you react?
Sorry, just watching Ryan.
Ryan's living his best life. I think he's enjoying this more than he would with the AC.
God damn it. No!
We already checked off that box
already
anyway.
checked.
So.
Say it as much as you
Okay.
want, Eddie.
He didn't check it off. He said it in his head. This is the first time he said it out loud.
Can we start like
Ah.
a secondary thing?
You can have,
and then,
more
like,
than one card.
We'll have a
Or-
second one going every time there's a duplicate. Put it on the secondary.
Start a
know
new
how we-
card, yeah.
I like
You
to
have,
think
like,
that some cards might have multiple of those too, where if the sooner says, God damn it, it's like, oh wow, that checks off 6 boxes on my card.
You know how we have like Session 0, Band of Badgers, and the initiative order in that extra square? Just one day, could we just have the Eddie Bingo card, and then we'll just like update the images?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna do this right now while it's not my turn.
All
Well,
right,
I'm
perfect.
also
Fun
definitely
game.
listening.
This game's cool and fun. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's great, Eddie. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Hey, 7 months ago when you first texted me, Eddie, did you think I was going to berate you this much?
No, I knew it was coming.
That's just
It happens.
Eddie's life.
Yeah, that's literally that. Yep. I'm a human punching bag.
Yeah, you're just
Okay.
like, I'm going to text this new guy who's going to beat me up just as much as Ryan does.
Yeah, that was inevitable.
Yeah, okay. The lady, your turn.
Okay, thank
So,
you.
lady,
It's very hot.
too much heat. Dylan can't remember names.
No. Dylan, so I need your mathing skills. So I want to cast Shatter, which is essentially a 20-foot by 20-foot sphere. How many kobolds can I fit in said sphere without hitting everybody else? Because I don't have a map in front of me.
Yeah. There's 6 of them in for each round. So I guess realistically you could hit 4.
Fantastic. I would like to cast Shatter, but I'm also going to use my Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath, which means I do maximum damage for lightning or thunder damage, which is what Shatter
Hold
is.
on, let me just write some of this down.
That's sick!
Oh,
I didn't know you were a
How-
Tempest Cleric. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Hell
Storms!
Storms.
Zephyrin loves storms!
Okay, so you are not attacking the one that is already wounded, or either of the two that are already wounded. You're attacking the other 4.
Sure, okay. Sounds good.
The me and Salazar on the far sides of its encounter.
Yeah, because in my head, it is Cradle, who came up the rear and is on the far right-hand side. Elodius, you're dead center.
Okay.
So Elodius, from you, it's Ryan and Cradle, and then to your left is Kadaj, Rob, Zephyr.
Oh, I stabbed one of the wounded ones. Wouldn't that put one of the wounded ones directly in the middle then?
Yeah, right. For some reason, I was thinking the one that Cradle already killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, so I guess it would be Cradle, then Kadaj, then... Sorry, yeah, I forgot where Kadaj was. Okay, yeah, so you can attack 4, one of which is already gravely wounded.
Sure, no problem. So for Shatter, it is a Constitution saving throw. So on a successful saving throw, they will take... Or sorry, on a failed saving throw, they take 3d8 damage, which max damage would be...
24.
Thank you. And on a failed, they take half, which is...
Plus.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go... Not wounded, not wounded, not wounded, wounded.
Sure.
Are the ones that are asleep within this sphere?
They were 15 feet away as they were charging you when you did that.
Oh,
So
so
yes?
yeah, they would be within the
They
sphere.
would be within the sphere, so,
So
yeah,
they
I guess
would
you're doing 6.
automatically fail.
Okay, so that would be 6 that you're attacking then.
Super.
Okay, so...
You tell me, DM. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so even so, the first one failed. The other 3, or sorry, the first one passed. The other 3 failed. So
Is the
And then the
first
2
one
that
the
are
wounded
sleeping
one?
fail.
Did I tell?
Oh.
It's Constitution of a 12 DC. I don't know if I told you how much the.
I
save
thought I was
was.
going off at their con save.
No.
Okay, even so, I got 19 and 8, a 4 and a 2. So
So only one succeeded.
yeah. So regardless of what it was, I assumed it was 1.
Okay. I was like, I don't think I told you the number.
I was going off of their con for some reason. Which is 13 anyways, so close enough.
So the one that they succeeded only takes 12 damage, but the rest of them take 24.
Good.
Yeah, all of them but one are dead.
Sweet.
So
Technically, there's 2 alive from the original group, and then the other 3.
yeah. All right, so that brings us to, I believe, Kadaj went first. No.
Nope.
Like, my notes are closed because I was looking at a stack card.
Cradle went first.
Cradle
Yeah,
went first.
our MVP Cradle.
And
Yeah.
so Cradle just kind of like slowly saunters over to the nearest kobold to him, which would now be the only one that is not wounded. No, the one that
No.
Ryan had just wounded for 5 damage, and he just bonks him on the head again. And again, not dead, but like looking very dazed. If this were a cartoon, there would be birds swirl around his head. Like he's very, very taken aback from this damage. All right, and that's the end of Cradle's turn.
Next is Eddie.
Robute,
How many kobolds are left?
5 technically.
There's 2 in melee range.
One of them's got birds swirling around his head.
There's something I realized like a little while ago that I had to read up, and I have no idea what the answer is.
Nice.
But it's like, you know, fuck. Because the thing is, I was reading the Pact of the Blade nonsense, and it turns out that if you're away from your packed weapon for like a minute, it disappears. And I'm like, oh no. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, but in the same breath, I can always summon the packed weapon. But it's like, but I don't know what happens if I try it.
If your packed weapon is a specific weapon, you can stop that from being your packed weapon, so you can move it somewhere. Which means you can then do the normal Pact of the Blade thing, which is summon any weapon.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. All right, cool. I was just saying, like,
Also,
what?
you
it's like,
also
if it's
could have
linked-
summoned a sword.
Yeah,
Also-
true.
The idea of the dwarves working on your sword and then it just blipping out of existence.
Yeah. Like, and then it's like,
Right,
oh,
it's done.
because in my head it was like, and it's also like if it's like a magical weapon, like you, like it gets shunted into an extra dimensional plate. That's not the point. I was thinking in my head, it's like, wouldn't it be neat if I just summoned it right now, just put it on before everybody else is? But at the same breath, I'm like, I'm not sure if that would even work. Anyway, I'm just gonna hit these guys because I don't even want to risk it and break some kind of dumb rule. I'm gonna green flame blade. I'm gonna smack somebody with this hand axe. Go dice. Go dice. There we go. Oh boy, a 6. Does that hit? Does that hit?
Yeah. No.
No, I'm
Those
dang,
are stupid questions, Eddie.
dang it. Let's see.
I mean, it would hit if they wore no armor and had -4 to dexterity.
That's true. Which you haven't met unfortunate Greg yet, but that's his step 1.
I don't think there's anything I could do with my bonus action. I mean, I can't
Hey,
do the thing,
what the
but
hell is that?
there's
Ryan.
one. What? Found the best thing. Oh
Ryan
boy.
unmuted himself accidentally, and it was terrifying air conditioner noises.
Very cool. Very cool. Anyway,
I didn't.
I'm
Sure.
going to just end my turn.
Oh, I believe you. Okay.
I heard it too.
Sure.
Eddie, dang it.
Oh, y'all.
Okay. I'm done. Whoever's next.
Okay, so we'll move on to Kadaj. There are
No?
two.
Wait, never mind. I thought I was next. It is Kadaj. Never mind.
Shut up. So yeah, we'll move on to Kadaj. You're a ranger without a ranged weapon right now, so I was gonna say never
Yeah.
mind. You can shoot them, but yeah, your call.
Sure. Spear time again. Try to stab whatever one looks most hurt that I can get to.
If canonically, yeah, like if I did put you on the opposite side of Elodius, you'd be right next to Salazar. Then yeah, you'd be the one that just got bonked. That was also booted in the face. He's taking some bludgeoning damage. The spear will definitely mix it up for him a little bit. You're gonna
Does a 15 hit?
a 15 hits.
Tight. That'll be 5 damage.
5 damage. You got him right through the softest point in his body. His spear went right into him and out the other side. He is, I believe the technical term is dead AF. So,
Right.
yeah. And he falls to the ground, still kind of attached to your spear as you kind of like jiggle him off a little bit. Which brings us to Elodius' turn.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to move my hex from the dead person onto the, I guess, the only living kobold from that initial charge.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to stab him with my razor blade. Haha. Is a 16 hit.
16 hits.
Uh, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Again, just a bloody viscera mess. You just got his like carotid artery or something like that. He's bleeding out below. He looks like a Kill Bill film. Oh. Remember.
Yeah. Good job.
Proud of you.
Very hot. I'm on a diet, but I think I might go get a milkshake after this.
I had a milkshake last night. It was definitely good for the teeth.
And probably getting a blizzard later.
Oh, yo, a Dairy Queen's opening up across the street from my house.
Shit.
Damn.
That's
Dairy
Whose turn is it?
Whose
Oh,
turn is
right.
it?
Ryan, it's your turn.
I kill a kobold.
Which one? The dead ones?
One of them.
The only alive ones are still 15 feet away from you.
I rush up to them and I hit one with my longsword.
Do you?
I guess I
I've seen
don't.
your rolls proving this.
I guess I don't. Over 20. For... Oh shit, what did I just do? Did I do it with advantage on accident? My bad, I'll re-roll.
Doesn't look like you did.
It's not showing
It
that
just
you
looks like
did
it
No,
rolled
no, no.
your
That's a natural one.
one-handed and two-handed damage at the same time.
My ice is all stuck together now.
For your one-handing or two-handing your longsword,
One-handing.
and you did 6 points
6
of damage.
damage.
Tight.
What did you roll?
Is that with my bonus? Where the hell?
Yeah, that's with. Oh, wait, it says rolling 6 equals 6.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know
What
why
are we
1d8 plus 4, you rolled 2 plus
Okay.
4 equals 6.
Oh, I was looking at the total thing. Yeah. Yeah, you did 6 damage with your bonus.
that's weird. It's rolling a d10 and a d8. Huh. I wonder why.
Well, the D.
'Cause
D10
one would
is
be
for
your
if you were doing
one-handed.
two-handed.
No, I know, but it's
Right.
there's two different buttons, so I should be able to pick which one. Like I just clicked that and it just rolled the d10 by itself.
I don't know. He did 6.
You did
Yeah,
6
you did
damage.
6 damage.
6.
Okay. All right. So Ryan, is that the end of your turn?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll action surge and do him again.
Cool.
Do them again. Nice.
Do him again.
16 to hit, and I'm just gonna roll a d8 instead of click that. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Bravely wounded, but not dead.
I spit in his face. I don't
You're one of
actually.
those dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. It's acid spit. He's dead.
My turn has ended.
Your turn has ended. Okay. As you are the only one now within melee range of these 3 kobolds, all 3 are attacking you. And
Makes sense.
I really wish it did not come to this. Rules are rules. So.
Hey, that's okay. Let me have it.
Okay, so each of them is attacking you. First one with a sword rolls a 7. That does not hit, I assume. The other with an improvised weapon gets 18 hits.
Yeah.
And before we go into damage, the last one also hitting you with a sword does a 14 hit.
No. Just the
Oh, okay.
18.
Okay, just the 18. You take a total of 3 damage.
Guys, I am hurt from this poor little thing. Oh, I'm bleeding out over here.
Oh gosh, guys, I think we're gonna lose Salazar.
Please send word to my family back home.
That's on you, Zephyr.
That's it, I'm done.
Okay. Serena, it's your turn.
Cool. Well, Zephyr's gonna come up and she's going to briefly poke Salazar to make sure he's not actually dying, and then smack the wounded kobold with her hammer.
Okay.
Well, if she hits, I suppose. Which she probably does not. For 10. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
She's too distracted by Salazar dying.
It's dramatic.
Yeah.
Zephyrin, maybe focus up a little bit. That was just a joke.
You should not joke about dying.
I apologize. It just seemed funny in the moment.
It's very rude.
No, Salazar, keep it going. It'll make the story way better. If one of us almost dies, it sounds like a more heroic endeavor.
Elodius, you almost died one time.
I almost died a couple times, but here we are.
All right, Serena, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Cradle, dressed again cordially, kind of saunters forward, goes to the one in the middle that's wounded, bonks him on the head. as his mallet connects with the top of this kobold's skull, just kind of like crushes him into the ground beneath you. And that is the end of his turn. It brings us to Kadash.
Doesn't bring us to Kadash. He disagrees.
Eddie goes before me.
I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting Eddie's
yeah.
here.
Oh, well, that happens.
Don't you have this written down, dog? What are you doing
I
over
do.
there?
I think Dylan's dying.
I'm chewing ice right now. I'm not paying attention to my notes.
Not good enough. I guess I will. Wait. Yeah, fuck it. Green flame blade. Even if there's only one left or whatever. Because I lost
two.
track. Okay,
It's
then
like this,
perfect.
like,
Roll dice.
icy mist.
Okay, work. Why is it being so slow? There it goes. 16. Does that hit?
16 hits.
Yay. Slash it. 3. Nice. Rolled a 1. 3 damage, and then the flame blade damage to the other guy will be. God damn it. Why is it?
It's 4.
It's 4.
Sure,
Thank you. I was being laggy. Alright, so 3 damage to one guy, 4 damage to another.
Okay. Now that brings us to Kadash.
Alright. I'm gonna do the spear thing again. Because it's going pretty well for me now. Found a rhythm in it, no weapon that I've never used before today.
Just proficient in kicking ass.
Exactly. It's a 19. Does that hit?
19 does not.
I think it does.
It does.
Tight.
Oh.
Does 1 damage. 1 whole damage.
You just kind of like nicked his skin, barely draws blood. It turns red a little bit.
You know what? That's fine. Every little bit helps.
That's... One of the guys literally did die by 1 damage, so. Now that brings us to Polonius, I believe. Yeah.
I will once again move my hex onto the one that Kadash hit. Whether that was the one that took the initial hit from the bonus hit. I don't know.
Can you approach him to the left or the right, Kadash? Just pick one.
Let's go left.
Left, okay, so one is taking more damage than the other. Would have been evened out if you went right, it would have both had 4.
I will hit the one on the left.
Super high. Trying to break my ice.
Does
Break
a
my
9.
ear.
Broke the ice. Ha!
Is Eddie laughs at his own joke on there?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
I think it is.
It is.
Alright, I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
A 9 does not hit.
Did we get bingo yet? No, I do again.
Do you want to know if we did?
We probably did a long time ago.
Well, we
Right.
don't have a proper card with the things in order, so we can't get bingo.
We
Good
do.
check. We do have a card.
Ryan said in our chat that we found a thing. Anyways, doesn't matter. Kyle, after that is at the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Salazar, your turn.
I'm going to kill a kobold.
The last time. I
That's
need more ice.
that's a natural 20.
Oh no! Oh jeez, no!
At 20? Okay.
Oh, Eddie's having
Oh.
technical issues.
No! 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 No!
That is
Put it in
definitely
the
on.
card.
It's on the
That's
card.
on
Yeah. Son of a bitch!
If
All
the
right, give
camera
me
goes
2
out a
seconds.
separate one from other technical issues,
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on. Before. Okay, so what do we do for crits?
let me just get a pen.
max on one set plus gold
Roll a
dice.
second. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I just rolled twice and forgot, and I rolled 2 1s.
Oh no.
So 8 plus 1 plus 4.
13.
13. 13 big ones.
Thanks for being
13.
good at math, Kyle.
Say left,
Well,
left or
Really
right.
saving us.
I wouldn't be able to do the math without these fans. I did a game at this computer recently, and I couldn't remember how to do basic math.
Me on a regular day.
Ryan, attacking the one on the left or the right?
Left.
Okay. You stabbed him to death. You did a good old stabbing. Just a classic run of the mill.
Sure did.
Stab him.
Stabbed right through him.
Right through him. You did a.
Congratulations, Sal. You got one.
You made a death.
You made,
Yes.
You made kill.
Instead of making jokes, I've made dead.
Ha, you're killing it. Where is Ed? Do you guys see Eddie?
No,
No.
give me a second.
No.
It's my camera because it's a wobbly piece of crap.
Okay.
I blame Ryan.
Most things are Ryan's fault.
I have no issues with mine ever.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay, so now it's the lone kobold's turn. He attacks Ryan, I guess.
Got it.
Does a 2 hit?
It doesn't. And I say, listen here, are you sure you want to go through with this?
He screeches and just kind of stands at the ready.
Okay.
Kind of turns his back so that way, like, the pile is behind him. Just he wants to maneuver himself so he can't get to his sacred pile.
His horde. Aw, poor little
The little
kobold.
dragon horde.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
All right, it's time for a smacky fish.
I would like. I would like to smack the kobold, please. Maybe.
Right.
No, it was almost an 18, and it rolled down into the 4, which is another 10.
10 does not hit.
She's not used to her hammer looking like a bow. It's really
Yeah,
throwing her
You're
off.
just swinging it wildly. You rely too much on the visual aspect of the stone thing with them. Kadaj, it's Eddie's turn.
It's my turn.
It's Cradle's turn.
Thank you.
Whose turn is it?
It's
goes
Cradle's
first.
Get it
turn.
together!
I
Who's
was
on-
looking for a pen for like 5 minutes. I'm so
Who's on first
lost.
base?
No, she said it to me.
No, what's on first?
Yeah. Just trying to break this ice up. It's not going well, but it feels nice in my hand. So I'm not going to drink this. It's just hand ice now.
I was like, don't put that back in your mouth,
I'm
please.
not going to. I'll pop it in quickly, but I'm manhandling right now. I'm not going to drink this.
Nice, all of that phrasing was good for me.
So, is Cradle gonna bonk this last time?
Yeah,
What's
what
up?
is going on? Dylan, come on. What, there's
Get
one
your
there's
hands
one
out
kobold
of
left.
your ice.
Who is doing what?
Yeah, dry your hand off, touch your keyboard.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Cradle bonks him. Another successful bonking by Cradle. Okay, and again, just smacks this guy across the face, and he just plummets to the ground. The kobold threat has been eliminated, and you now have free reign to their pile.
Those are
Cool.
unfortunate. I was hoping they'd be nice. I was going to give them shinies for the flowers, and now they don't get any shinies or flowers.
Cradle, why did you kill that last one? We were going to let them go.
That seems almost unnecessary, honestly.
The 5 that Zephyrin murdered over in the back. Just
We literally just finished killing 11. I don't see the point in just being like, we're just gonna not kill this last one that's stabbing at our faces.
You're right, I was making another joke. We needed the experience so that we can level up again.
What are you
Salazar, I
talking
think
about?
you need to work on your jokes.
Salazar, are you having a stroke? What is happening?
I don't
No,
think
I'm
Salazar
having a
understands-
joke.
Did
I don't
you?
think Salazar
Alright.
understands the reality of this situation. He seems to think this is some kind of game.
Did you cleanse yourself today in the last 5 hours? Are you dehydrated?
I did cleanse
gosh,
myself,
that was,
yes, but I think it was the dirty water that is now going to my brain. I don't know if it's that or maybe the effects of the heart, and it's affecting me mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, theoretically. Did I say emotionally?
Metaphysically.
Yes.
I don't think it's hydration, so it must be the heart, because you were in the ocean like an hour ago.
Oh, you are right. So maybe the heart is doing things to me
The
that
flowers.
are beyond our understanding.
I mean, aside from mutating you into a different type of fish than you already were,
You also got Deadpool's self-awareness.
Yes. Well, if I had that, then I would be looking more directly.
No, I don't like that. Don't do that. I was just looking at you when you did that, so you just looked into my soul.
All right, we loot these dang
Yeah,
bodies.
we
How many
loot the
flowers do you
bodies.
find?
We loot the pile. I find a headband of intellect. I'm smart now, and we get our weapons back.
At least somebody in the party's smart.
And we level up.
Yeah, all that's true. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, that last kobold was the one that really put us over that experience threshold.
So you guys kind of saunter over to the pile. There's various nothing that necessarily like stood out to you as like this is definitely what these kobolds are stealing. It's just various different items and just tables and like what looks like a broken trophy and various different just like commodities from like a household. But you do see a handful of these speckled auburn stone crops sitting on top of the pile.
At least 20?
There's a great deal of them.
Okay.
Cool. I also
Right, and we
don't
find
believe
what,
you.
how many hundreds of gold do we find? Should we roll like a D100 to see how many hundreds of gold we find?
Right.
Roll
I'm also going to cast Detect Magic because I don't believe you that there's no magic items here.
roll investigation, Kyle. You can like loot through the pile.
And it's a concentration, so I can hold it up for 10 minutes in case you needed to think about how many magic items there are.
Oh, I finally broke the ice. I'm so mad because I can't eat it now.
I got a 9 for investigation, but let's assume I took 20.
You took 20 gold?
No,
No,
I
to,
took
like,
20.
You know, you spend a lot of time doing a
Yeah,
thing.
it took 20 to do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So sifting through the pile, you do find various gold pieces. There's just something, the broken down trophy. You realize it's just fool's gold. It's nothing extravagant. You do find a total of 23 gold pieces in the pile.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I'll
better
add
than
it to
nothing.
the communal gold that is
Add it to your
my,
Thigh sack.
my thigh sag.
Hate that. Hate that. For
Wait, how
sure.
many did we say? Did we say 23?
23.
25 gold.
What? Oh, you have
What?
25 gold.
No, I was making a joke saying I was adding 25 gold.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't see your thigh sack.
Me neither. It's
Currently,
too hot.
Currently, I have 67 gold and 6 silver on me.
All right.
Oh, I see. We need 2 more gold. I look through the pile for magic items and 2 more gold.
Roll investigation.
$16.
16. Okay. You were distinctly looking for 2 gold. So you, after finding 2 gold, you stuck because you reached your the precipice of what you were looking for. And then you also find something that you kind of like dismiss at first, but then you look at it again. You just thought it was a stick, some rubble that got into the pile. But upon further investigation, you think it might be a wand.
That is detect magic didn't find.
Oh, did he cast detect magic? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the aura surrounds it. This is definitely a magic item.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're
Aaron.
muted. Nobody can hear you.
You said a lot
There's,
of things.
Also, you're stupid and ugly.
Okay, well. Man, I really like that one, huh?
That was good.
It wasn't directed at him, that's why.
That's all
A faint aura is around it, and I learned the school of magic if there is any.
I don't think there is really any school of magic. Are you able to tell what the item is?
You can, I think, after a short rest, if you spend an hour to learn it.
Okay.
Or if you had like identify or something. but
Yeah.
I don't know if you did.
Okay, so you found that, and you guys found plenty of flowers. Kurgel is carrying like armloads at this point that he's kind
His
of
name
like
Cradle?
Yeah.
afraid.
Pretty sure you just called him something else.
Nice.
Kurgel, that's
Virgil?
his brother. Sorry, that's a
Virgil?
whole other lore dump that we don't need to get into.
Cradle, you've proven yourself to be a valuable ally. Would you like to join our pack permanently and come along with us on future adventures?
That sounds like a lot. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I can help you out when you need it.
Maybe you should just stick with us all the time, and I'll even, if I need to, persuade you with some a role.
You know what? Actually,
I don't need a role right now.
Actually, we know some other people that come in and out of our group. They seem to all be hanging out together right now. You could hang out with our friend Info, Pen, and Soup Bones. You can just join their little group that we meet up with.
Oh, they'll love that.
And then maybe someday we can take a look into one of their adventures and we can watch a full conversation of all of you together.
That sounds like something I don't want to do.
Oh,
No,
but
that
that
sounds
sounds like something I very much would like to do.
I mean, is this the last you're going to see of me? I mean, if the gems work.
Well, we still have to... The gems?
Thank you.
His puck out character. Nice.
Sorry, your voice seemed to change there.
Sorry, I think that was Sal trying to come on out. Did you say the gems?
Yeah. I think this is enough flowers.
Flowers to make gems?
No, that'd be ridiculous.
Yes,
Right.
it would be.
I think he's saying that the flowers have gems in them.
No.
The red flecks? Then I have no idea what you're speaking about, friend.
The gems you brought from the curator.
Oh, the additional sack we gave them.
Oh, I just assumed it was
Oh.
a bag of money.
I did too. None of us looked, I guess. Imagine if it was like a bag of cyanide, and it was like an act of war.
We don't need a Trojan horse. We have these idiots.
They're not even gonna bother to look. Send them in with whatever you want.
You guys could have like taken extra gold out of the fucking sack. You could have like pinched from it a little bit.
It's like a time bomb, and it says your mom.
Should have taken every coin, shaved off the bits, and kept the shavings.
Alright, we do the thing. We get the.
Yeah, we sure do.
Back. Yeah,
Okay.
we get back.
So, Cradle is cradling just heaps of these flowers in his arms, kind of intermixing the Stonecrop Equinox with the Stonecrop Auburn, or with the Auburn Stonecrop.
Whatever, they'll go through later.
Yeah, and just kind of cradling on his arms, and you guys make your way back down towards Lawnfair Mine. You guys are going to arrive at the mine and get these flowers to Zarenmir. But in the meantime, let's take a quick couple-minute break so I can go wash my hands and get more ice water.
All right, we only got like 50-ish minutes left until 9 o'clock here, so quick break.
Yeah, just 2 minutes, just so I can be less wet.
Go Tinkle, go get some coffee.
Cold coffee. Cold coffee.
I need.
It's hot. It's
need,
very hot.
You need something.
I'm
You're
melting.
gonna watch this session
The
like
brain is
in the
melting
winter or
so
something
hard.
and be like, who were those people?
I'm not even gonna post this one.
Ryan's just gonna turn his AC on as high as you can go for
Yeah.
the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stand in front of it with my shirt up. Bye. We'll be seeing ya.
Oh, that's sweaty.
doing it. We're live. Sorry, everybody, for
That's
before. I'm having a
Cracker. I really know where. Get it? Because this made it sound like.
All right, that's it. We're all done, everyone.
That's it.
See
Okay,
ya.
so
See you later.
you guys return to Lumfair Mine with Cradle holding this pile of flowers in his arms. Just kind of immediately descends down the rampway into the forge. As you guys follow him down, you guys stay outside.
Follow him down.
Okay.
I don't know that I do.
Yeah, I want to explain that he's the one who picked the wrong flowers.
Okay.
What?
I think I stay outside. I think I go back over and I continue to eat some whatever squid's left, if there is any.
Yeah.
Just part of the bingo sheet. Hold on, I actually said what? Idiot.
And also plan to like spend the night, so I lay down my net as well.
Okay. So Elodius, you follow Cradle down the stairs as everybody else, I guess, goes to continue eating and continue resting up. Especially, I guess, Salazar. So Salazar, how much damage did you end up taking that round?
He wasn't keep track.
Enough.
3 damage.
Oh, he took.
I started at max. I went down. I'm down at 11 total.
Okay. So you're at half health.
No, I have max is 40. I'm at 29.
Oh. Okay. Where were we? Right. Elodius, you follow Cradle down, and you kind of just like unloads the flowers onto a nearby table. Some of them spill onto the floor. You see one of the other dwarves just kind of like look at the Cradle and go back down to smithing, just kind of shaking his head. As Cradle just kind of like looks around, almost awaiting for somebody to say something, as everybody just kind of continues working, and he starts to make his way back up the stairs, or back up the rampway, I should say.
Hey, did you actually need the flowers?
Aye. For his bow.
Oh, that makes sense. I just want to let you know, I think Cradle grabbed a bunch of the wrong flowers, so they might be mixed in here, but there's definitely a lot of the proper flower. Some kobolds had picked them all, and we've dealt with that.
Bloody kobolds go wherever a dragon might be.
So there's probably still a dragon around then? They were making a horde, it looked like.
Sounds like they're hoping for one.
Yeah. Well, it's not here right now. Right? Enjoy your smithing.
Just kind of turns away slowly. Just goes back to what he was doing.
He doesn't like finger crossbows?
He doesn't do them back. So dwarves, am I right? Never. But yeah. So they keep working away. A few hours have passed since the squiddening this morning. I guess it was early afternoon, I believe. So we are approaching evening here. It's much later in the day. You guys are going to be spending the night within the camp. They're still kind of recovering from the loss of much of their flammable materials. They don't have much for like tents or the like. They do have some bedrolls, as I said before, offset in the corner. But yeah, it's the sun is going down currently as you guys are continuing to feast on your squid. What's the move?
So the dwarves aren't like finished yet. Like they've.
No, they think they'll be done by morning.
And more. Okay. I mean, we're eating squid, I guess. Like,
Eating squid, then going to bed. I got my own bedroll, so.
Okay, I was just making sure that there's nothing else you guys want to do before you guys retire for the evening. I know Serena has been waiting a whole session for a long rest, so do you guys have any plans for any of you staying up and keeping watch, or do you trust the dwarves to do that?
Bless you.
thank you. No. No, I think everything's fine. For me, at least. I don't know about everybody else.
Trust the dwarves. Sure, it'll be fine.
I think Zephyr's already in her bedroll. Like, I think she just, like...
All right.
Yeah, George should have it covered. No one should be going into my bedroll under my skirt into my pouch to steal my money. So
That is
Fair.
a visual.
Yeah, that was the whole maze.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
through
that's
the
why
woods
it's
to
that's why it's
grandmother's
kept
house we
there.
go.
Like, no one's gonna take my money. That's why it's in there.
All right.
Fair.
So she said,
It wasn't even a good one.
sorry.
That's why it's in there. Is that what you said? That's what she said too.
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect the tenacity and the consistency of your. Okay, so yeah, no, that's it. If you guys don't want to do anything else before you retire for the evening, you guys all curl up around the fire, get into your respective bedrolls, and doze off to sleep.
Yep.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for Ryan to show any sign of life. And just
I'm taking my notes, dog.
okay, jeez. All right. So, 8 hours pass, except for Ryan, who wakes up gasping in the middle of the night, refreshes himself, and goes back to sleep. But other than that one horrific moment of his reaching mortality, the rest of you are somehow able to sleep through it.
And sleep apnea, it's rough.
Everybody
Yeah.
used to it at this point.
Oh,
I can't imagine like when Ryan squirts himself. It's the same thing. It's the same as Salazar does the thing.
Ryan is becoming Salazar. He's getting too meta.
Yo, I'm super sorry if I didn't have that muted when I laughed, but that was really good.
Yeah.
I apologize to everyone involved.
Just make sure you change the water out and that you don't want to keep spritzing yourself with dirty water.
Actually, I did before we started. So
Good.
I'm gonna keep this for the rest of our game. I'm gonna keep this right here, and I'm gonna do it. That is now my cosplay.
And then a water spritzer, and then that's your full Salazar cosplay.
Yeah, I only heard half of what you said because my internet
Yep.
skipped.
Sure did.
I was going to get a headlamp, like a construction headlamp, and a spritzer, and that's the whole thing. That's your Salazar cosplay.
Got it. Okay.
Where were we? You wake up. You're fully rested. Those of you with spell slots have them. As a Cradle, I won't say Cradle again, Cradle comes walking out towards you guys with this silken cover cradling what you can only assume are your weapons. As he approaches you guys, getting all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, just kind of sets him off on the ground beside you guys to kind of get on your level. He kneels down, just says, "Job's done." And
Nice.
that's what this was leading to for a month and a half. Those two words. As he unveils your new weapons. Each of them, you notice, are fitted with a slightly blue, mostly transparent gem. Rabute, this, I'll send you a picture of this. Actually, I have some artwork for this, of what your sword looks like now. But we can take a gander at that later. But the blade has very much stayed the same. The runic markings have not changed, but the hilt and the handle have grown much more. You can choose to two-hand this weapon, and in the midst of the handle is another gem, the same clear bluish gem. Kyle, you find it in the what is that part? Not the crossguard, at the end of the handle.
Pommel?
Pommel?
Pommel, thank you. At the end of the pommel is that same gem. Fitted in the center of the handle is in the hammer for Zephyrin, and then also in the pommel of your dagger, Kadaj. You notice that the same gem is glowing from a small hand axe that is sitting at Cradle's side.
So what do they do? Like what are the
What
gems
about
do?
my bow?
Oh, yeah.
Your bow is still there, don't worry. So, but there's no gem in it.
It goes invisible now, the bow?
Yeah. No,
Does
so,
my bow look like Zephyr's hammer?
no, so we fitted it perfectly to match. So your bow has been reinforced. There's some metal bracings along the edge, so that way more tension can be applied to the bow, as well as a geez, I just forgot the word. There's a filament within any of like the cracks of the wood to strengthen the rest of the wood. So now you can use it as a pry bar or an improvised weapon without worrying about breaking or damaging. But so yeah, Eddie, you were asking something.
Yeah, I was asking. So I was asking Cradle, or whichever dwarf brings it to us.
Cradle, yeah.
It was Cradle. Okay.
Not Cradle, it's Cradle.
Yeah. I asked Cradle. So what do these gems like mean? Like, what changed?
Oh, I'll show you. He just kind of like looks around, and there's a small rodent scurrying by, and he takes his hand axe and slams it down on the rodent, killing it immediately. And then each of the gems on the weapons start to glow red. That way, if you're ever in danger, and someone's attacking you and no one's around, we can see it.
So, anytime.
So if you get separated from the party and you see that your thing is glowing red and you haven't killed someone recently, that means that they have currently drawn blood with their weapon.
Oh, that's neat.
Very cool.
That's really sick and very unfortunate for me.
So Salazar needs a killing buddy. Everybody has to stay with him at all times. So felt like the best thing I could do without making everybody else get great magic weapons without you getting one. I don't know why you opted out, but
No, that's fine. Do whatever. I opted out. If everyone got +5 weapons, I
there
chose
are
that
other
life.
benefits. We'll go into the actual aspects of the weapons after this stream. So, Rob, when you're presented with your upgraded blade, you pick it up and you start to look it over with both hands. You feel this disconnection from reality. You start to kind of like see, like not just in vision, but around you, the area you were in when you first held this blade. You hear the noises in the background, and the whisper of the word Morcar is deep within your ears. Everyone else, you just see that his eyes have gone white, and he is not within the same plane as the rest of you.
I dropped the fucking sword. I immediately drop it. It's like I freak out. It's like,
Guys,
what
this
was
is an
that?
important story moment. Just watch.
So as you drop the blade, there's this snap. Like, I don't know if you have ever like taken a virtual reality helmet off. Like,
Yes.
You're just like, where am I? That's kind of what you're going through right now. You're kind of like reestablishing your surroundings.
What was that?
Oh, that's
Will you tell us?
You don't like it?
I make my face look like Rob's face with his eyes white, and I just point at him like, this is what that looked like.
That is what it looked like. He's right.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna
great
pull out-
impression. Oh, I got
I'm gonna
sweat in
pull
my
out the
eye.
I'm gonna pull out the axe, and I'm gonna point to it. It's like, what did you do to me?
1 second of sweat in
Yeah.
my eye.
Hey, Rob, I have.
I take the opportunity to slit his eye and kill him.
You have had this magic sword with an ancient history for how long? It just got extra magic. So I mean, what do you think's gonna happen?
What? I'm like Rob is just like freaking out like crazy, like he like eyes panicky, like almost like he's having a panic attack, and it's just like, I don't. Why did I see that? I don't.
Why did you
What?
see what? What happened?
I saw like this vision when I picked up the sword. I saw the moment when I first got it, like the memory. And then I'm going to like look at it, and I'm kind of like going to slowly reach my hand to it, like very hesitant. If something happens while I do this again, someone just knock it out of my hand. I'm gonna pick it up again.
Wait, Rob,
Oh, wait,
I'm
what?
sorry.
Oh.
I just thought of something that's very important to the current moment.
What's that?
Salazar, can't you cast the spell tongues?
No, not yet. I can only comprehend the languages.
Oh, comprehend language. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought you could. I just realized you could have talked to the kobolds, and we could have avoided that entire fight.
Yes, this is good thinking for next time, maybe.
I'd say it's 2020.
All right, sorry, Rob. Go ahead, touch the
Okay, yeah, I pick up the sword.
There's a very anticlimactic pause as you do not feel the same reality overcome you when you pick it up this time.
All right, yeah, I breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh no!
Cradle
that's
just
not
like
a good
panics,
thing.
smacks it out of your hand. Did I do it?
Oh, what? I'm fine this time. I pick up the sword back up.
Oh,
No,
I thought we were supposed to.
Yeah, if my eyes went like that again, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant when you pick it up, and that's it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, Rob,
Cradle,
don't
are
understand?
you sure you don't want to join us permanently? You're very quick on your feet.
I mean, I'll always be near, and I have my axe, which will tell me if you need me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cradle can come to the rescue if we're ever in trouble, except for Salazar.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. He just kind of like reaches into his pouch and like pulls out a chain that just has the gem on the end of it. He's like, "No, this won't. I mean, unless you kill somebody with this, won't say much. But you can wear this and see when everybody else needs it."
Okay. It's going to be a little heavy around my neck with this current pendant that I'm already wearing, but I will wear it anyways. Thank you.
Can you describe the size of this in comparison to that pendant from Titanic? Like, how similar does this look to that?
It's about the size of a toonie.
You chose something they wouldn't understand.
Yes,
That's
please
the
use
joke.
the American term.
Speaking freedom, sorry, a large quarter.
Oh,
A toonie is a $2
quarters come in
coin.
one size, so
Larger than a quarter.
a half
So, like,
dollar.
a half dollar.
Fuck you guys. Is a half dollar a thing?
Yeah,
it's a
dude.
thing.
Is it like common currency?
Not really. Not that common, really.
They'll
But
they'll
it-
accept it at an American flea market.
It is legal tender
Okay.
in the land of the free.
I have comments I want to make, but I shan't.
Same. God bless us.
Yeah, God bless America. So yeah, it's about the size of a toonie. Get woke.
I'll show you guys one after. I've got one in my wallet.
I don't own a half dollar, but I will Google search one.
I
No,
own a
tell us.
$2 bill.
Yeah, it's smaller than that.
Do you have a $3 bill?
I'm googling it. A toonie is bigger than a half dollar.
Oh,
Anyway, I put the toonie on me.
there you go. Does that sound ridiculous saying toonie? You know our $1 coins are called loonies. You got loonies and toonies.
Now it's a little ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, those are legitimately what they're called.
Our toonie is slightly larger than a US $2 coin.
You guys have $2 coins?
Okay, let's
Apparently.
let's wrap this up, huh?
Oh wait, never mind. This is a $1 coin. It just came up when I looked up if there's a $2 coin.
Cool swords and weapons. Yay!
Swords.
Right.
We did it.
I pick up
Huzzah!
my fancy rapier and try to figure out what it does.
Sword's
All right.
ability is it
I have-
triggers a traumatic experience.
You solved your flower puzzle.
Glad I didn't get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, each of them look quite similar in as far as like stylistic aesthetics go. Like obviously being various different weapons, but they're made with like the same metals and by the same craftsmen, so they'll have the same like curvature and edges for like stylistic flair. We'll go over the actual bonuses of them after the stream. Yeah, so each of you, barring Salazar, each have a new weapon.
Hey, does it get a +1 to hidden damage?
Basically.
If we put all 5 of them together, do we turn into one big toonie?
You turn into Voltron, yeah.
Yes.
So, Kadaj, you are also handed a, I just forgot the name of it, a leather
Quiver.
filled with 30 arrows. It's like, things will turn into fire when you shoot them. So,
Thank you.
I will
Hell
keep
yeah.
track of those. I'm not going to be much of a narc when it comes to general ammunition. I don't care, but you have 30 of these arrows.
Right.
Okay. Just because you're sieging a city. So
Actually, can we let's go back to that statement really quick. In the beginning, you said we're going up against an army. Do we know that we're going up against a legitimate like force of people?
you
Has
don't
that
know
been
that for sure, but
clarified?
you do know that the cultists take up much of like half the town, and you're going to have to fight people in order to destroy the heart.
So I was obviously joking with Cradle joining our team, but should we actually be getting together a team of Avengers to come together for one final climatic battle?
For calling ourselves Avengers now.
Yeah, you need a Nick
I'll kill you.
Fury.
No, we're gonna be the Prevengers.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm with it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you guys are already out of the town. You can just leave that place if you want it.
Totally valid.
Viable. You guys just be, we have magical weapons. Let's go see what's on that island, and then just ignore this entirely. And then
It'll sort itself out.
But
yeah.
for real though, like, okay, you know what?
What you guys do know is the fact that you want to destroy the heart, so we can kind of figure out what's happening with you. The curator wants to destroy the heart, and being the only people that are kind of like battle ready and not connected to the Seraph's Call, which I feel is a word we haven't said in quite a few sessions, you feel like obligated to do it yourselves, I guess. But yeah, you don't know exactly what you're up against per se. And I don't know how you're approaching it. I don't know if you're going to go like guns blazing or if you're going to be more stealthy about it.
I don't think we know that question.
Yeah,
I
but
gotta answer.
I don't think you guys have thought much about it. You just were like, they said I should get better weapons. Cool.
Well,
And then you just-
maybe we'll discuss it at some point.
We're growing up, you know. We just
now
gotta
that
get better weapons.
Now that we've got our weapons,
Do
whenever.
the dwarves happen to have some studded leather armor I can have for free?
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought him all these cool flowers.
I mean, you guys are just as close to Odrin as you are Thalen's Hearth right now. You could go buy some studded leather armor with your Eddie. How much gold was it?
Goes what?
How much gold? I forget how much gold.
Or
does your
Kim-
group
or
have?
Kim-
69. Nice.
Nice.
That means infinite. That means infinite. That's what it means.
Okay.
Pretty sure dabbing's on that bingo card too.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
He's already
It's
checked that a
one-
long time ago.
100% is. I think I definitely did. No wait. Almost a bingo in 3 different ways, but not quite.
Just so everyone's clear, Eddie went and made his own bingo sheet.
Yeah, pretty much what I did was I took the bingo sheet. I'm looking at it on my phone, and I set it up here and I just marked it where it is, and it's pretty much there. Oh God. There, and
So we go in, we kill the heart, we destroy the heart, we win.
We did
Nice.
it. We won.
Okay, that's it. That's the
And
whole
that-
game.
and there.
We asked some dwarves if they have spare armor lying around. They happen to have a few sets that are perfect size for us.
Yes, exactly. And
They don't seem to have any just laying around. No spare armor for you, unfortunately. Check the next camp over.
it's okay. I don't wear armor anyway.
Tough for it. Okay, so Kratos is like, so with that, I guess you're off.
Yes, we are.
Maybe. We should maybe think about how we're going to approach these next few sessions.
Amy Ryan.
Oh, you mean
Because of the
dice?
heat.
So, all right, enough metagame. So, we have a group of cultists that we must now defeat. We have new weapons that we can do that with. We have these really fancy blue shimmering crystals that light up when we draw blood, like everyone except me. We have a group of allies that we may call upon in the heat of battle. We have the dwarves, we have the grove or whatever it was called. We have the
Just the glade.
the curator, and we have info, soup bones, cradle. We have a good amount of people that we could possibly call on. If we needed to, maybe, Zephyrin, how far into the ocean is your community?
Oh, it's way down there.
Yes, mine too, so that's kind of out of the question as well. Elodius, what about your satyrs?
There are far and few warriors amongst the satyrs. I don't believe they'd be in a position that they could help us.
And Rob, I'm assuming you're a lone wolf?
Pretty much.
And Kadaj the same?
No one I can readily call upon or trust.
I don't want to involve myself in your plans by any means, but there, just as a reminder, I know it's been a while. I figured characters would remember this because it was only 3 days ago. Their time was
Rebels.
the captured rebels. Yeah,
Yeah. We got those guys.
you don't know what's happened to them, what their fate necessarily is.
So we do have people at our call. Do we
know-
need them?
Well, I don't know. It depends. Do we know where the heart is?
No, the last time we had seen it was in the basement, and they've moved it since they set the tavern on fire.
Okay. Do we have a map of the town at all?
I'm
I can make
sure
one.
we can get one, yes. We might even need a world map as well, so we can see how far away from some places we are.
Yeah.
We'll be
I'll get
sure.
you
We'll
a
get
map
on
of
those.
the Amber Isles.
So maybe, where do you guys think that they would move the heart? If it's run by the church, I'm thinking maybe there. I believe that the church is probably the center of the town, which would also be a good place to hide it if everyone there is looking for us.
I mean, wouldn't they would not want to put it in the first place that we would guess? 'Cause that's the first place I would guess.
Where would you hide it then?
Not the center.
Faye's house.
Anyone's house. Any random person's house.
I think it would make sense to put it the first place we'd think of, because then we'd think that it wouldn't be there.
I don't think that 5 head.
This is hurting my head.
I mean, think about it. Our first thought was it would be under the church, and then our second thought was they wouldn't put it there. It's too obvious. So the actual obvious answer is for them to put it there because they know that we think they wouldn't be dumb enough to put it there.
That they know,
What
we
if-
know, they know, we know, they know.
What if we let them capture, not Zephyrin, a fish person to sacrifice? Not actually a fish person. They're not there. And we just see where they bring that fish person.
Well, yes, that was actually
Wasn't
our
that the
original plan.
plan?
We were gonna have Zephyrin disguised as Kadaj and Kadaj disguised as Zephyrin, and so when they kidnap Kadaj, thinking Kadaj is Zephyrin, then they we will just use a message, which Salazar, you can do message, right? That was the thing.
Yes.
Salazar is able to find Kadaj, and then we're able to go in guns blazing, rescue him, and take the heart.
Yeah, that sounds
And
like a
now
good plan.
we also have these gems just in case. We can
Right.
see when blood is drawn.
Salazar, does that spell work 2-way or 1-way?
I need to initiate it.
But you
You
can
know-
reply to it.
There's something I was thinking about. It says draws blood. So what was if you just bleed on it yourself? Would it make it activate?
Hmm.
Like crazy situation, like you're about to get in trouble. You just cut your hand a little bit and just slap it on the.
I do that. I cut my
Yeah.
hand and I put it on the pendant.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Just a
they all
cut.
seem to react.
Hmm.
Okay. All
So
right.
any blood.
Okay. You know.
Well, Salazar, if you're in trouble, cut your own hand and put it on the pendant.
Why
just
would,
dip it in one of
why
your
would I
enemies.
be in trouble? Oh, you mean in general? I thought we meant
Yeah.
in terms of this plan.
This plan clearly uses everyone else as a meat shield.
I'm starting to think, though, if the whole town is looking for us, and we are going back there and then potentially going to the center of it, that maybe our initial plan isn't the best.
Why?
Because what if, let's just say, Kadaj gets taken as Zephyrin, and they leave their defenses out, and the guards are still standing at their posts and we can't get to him. They're going to just kill him. We won't have any way to reach him.
I mean, I think we can do pretty good with some guards. It's not like the defenses that were our issue. It was not knowing where we were going. I think we've proven fairly readily that we can handle ourselves in a fight.
But against a whole town of them? Once we
Well,
start
if we
fighting them, they're
sneak
going
in-
to alert others.
If we successfully sneak in, it shouldn't be that hard.
What I
Some
could
of us are
do,
rather stealthy.
we could go at night, and what time it's in the morning right now, right?
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay. So, and I point to my light, and I say, I could create some sort of diversion, draw them away, use this thing for its purpose, what is it is actually used for deep down in the ocean, draw them towards the light, and allow you guys closer entry to the church.
But then what about you? You'd just like you would die.
Oh, well, I'm sure I can think of something.
No, not taking that plan.
Well, if our worry was having the entire town against us, then perhaps we could use a bit of propaganda. If, say, I write something up that could potentially convince someone, and then we make enough duplicates, we just litter the town with these notes, so that everyone might see, and everyone might be a little more conflicted about helping the church.
Pretty sure an indoctrinated, brainwashed town won't be stopped by a piece of paper or poetry.
But we don't know that it's the entire town.
Doesn't. But what could you possibly write on the propaganda that could possibly change a brainwashed group of people?
You're a
Well, there's a
cutie?
bunch of them that are worried about their missing family members that were on that ship that we happen to know that the church has kidnapped.
But would they believe us when the church? It'd be our word against the church.
It's enough to make people question.
And when we still have to sneak into the town anyway, so we wouldn't really.
I think running through the streets and throwing some sheets of paper will be fairly straightforward, if I don't say so myself.
I don't mean to break the role play, but is Serena frozen for everybody else?
Yes.
Yes, in
And
a
with that-
big grin.
I thought she was just very happy.
She's very excited for the story. Keep going, boys. let's tell the story, everyone. Let's do
Loving
it.
it.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. So, I mean, the goal is just to destroy the heart. If we destroy the heart, then problem solved. I don't understand why we have to.
Oh, she's
She
gone.
goes,
Oh, and she's gone.
Right as I
this
took a
town
picture.
Isn't as important in my head if the main goal is to get rid of the heart, and the heart would solve all our problems.
I'm going to now actually stop the roleplay because her actually dropping out screwed up the layout. So you
Oh, her
can't.
power went out.
Yeah, you can't see.
Oh,
Shit.
I mean, it's almost 9 anyway. We can.
I know, but we're in the middle of figuring out what the hell we're gonna do. just go off script and just drop the layout. Or I can just move you. Fix it later. Alright, so she kicked the power switch on her power bar. So do you want to just jump to the break screen for just like 2 minutes till she gets back?
That works.
Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah.
Alright. Be right back.
Something I just remembered though, like when we were off air, literally just now, we couldn't ask the rebels to help because they specifically can't help. Because when you get the vision, you can't do anything to stop Dalen or whatever. That's
right.
why they didn't do it themselves.
And we don't know.
We don't know if any of those guys over there had if they ever got the visions.
Right.
That's specifically why we.
And we could, waste more time going and asking these people, not individually, but like asking the dwarves if any of them got it, or asking the people in the glade ever got it. That did it.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could.
We know that the people in the glade didn't get it because that's what the person whose name starts with a C.
Curator.
The curator said. The curator said that that thing outside of the town made it so that they didn't get the vision.
Okay.
The dwarves fight with us, it's not that we're not friendly with them, but it's more of, oh hey, by the way, thanks for giving weapons. Can you help us kill some people? That's
hey,
not
you
your
want to
fight.
help us fight the people who stole your gunpowder?
Right, because the church ransacked the.
Yeah, we did tell them.
that actually might work if we wanted to go guns blazing or whatever. If we want the help. So that,
Cradle is still standing with you guys, by the way.
hey, Cradle, scale of 1 to 10, how with it are the dwarves if they wanted to help us?
I mean, it hasn't been discussed yet, but you've only really asked me.
Cradle, would you fight with us against the people who ransacked your camp here and stole your gunpowder?
Oh, am I supposed to?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if you had a choice in the matter.
Oh, I mean, if I do, soft maybe.
You're pretty good at,
Oh,
bonking bad dudes on the head.
Question: are the gems still glowing red? How long do they glow red for?
It'll last for 1 minute, so it's faded.
Did I notice his glow red?
His glows with all of yours in unison.
Cradle, do the other dwarves have similar stones?
Just me and Zarenmir.
Would Zarenmir fight with us?
I mean, maybe.
I suppose it's time to go ask Zarenmir.
Cradle, do the dwarves know of other tunnels around?
I mean, that's what the black powder's for, to connect them.
Well, where does the other tunnel lead?
Exactly. Are there
Well-
more tunnels that go under the town?
Oh, that tunnel. I thought we were talking about something else. I don't know.
Would Zarenmir know?
You'd have to ask him.
If we can get the blasting powder, we could use that with Kadaj's flaming arrows
ooh, nice.
and blow a hole into wherever we need to go. As long as we can successfully sneak up to the building, we can make our own entry and also cause quite the commotion for everyone involved who may be under the umbrella of this cult.
I mean, we could ask. He just kind of like saunters lazily towards the mouth of the cave and disappears into it.
Kadaj and Zephyrin, you both can make yourselves look like other people, yes? Can you make yourselves look like someone indiscriminate? Or
Yeah, I have a few different, personas I can adopt if needed.
if we really wanted to play with the idea of the Triton, we could have Zephyrin look like a different Triton.
And give them a Triton anyway? That's a terrible idea.
I think the best bet is for Zephyrin to not look like a Triton.
Yeah, that would be what we want, yeah.
Right, but I was thinking if they were after specifically a Triton female.
I don't believe they are.
I think they're just after a Triton in general.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
mean,
they care.
Valen wasn't female.
But we don't know that, right?
Well, Thalen definitely was a man.
I think we do.
I don't think Thalen gives a crap. Like what he turns
Dylan
into
was
as long as
Thalen a
Triton.
man? Did we assume his gender?
I think we
So-
did. I don't think we ever actually established that it was actually a guy. I think we just assumed.
I swear to God, the word "he" is used like every time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Dylan confirmed, deny.
Sorry, I'm reading word text and I should not be right now. What's up?
Is Thalen the man?
Yeah.
As far as you know,
Well,
yes.
male. I mean, obviously Triton, but
But yeah, but
Yeah,
like
I know what you meant.
Thalen might be a woman, but that's because everyone wrote it down wrong.
And if history books aren't 100% accurate,
And how long
Uh,
long
I
ago
don't think
was it?
Thalen gives a shit but as long as it's Triton. I really don't see his universe when he or whoever. Like, no, God damn it, I don't know what's going on
So,
anymore.
As
Do they
long
care?
as long as Zephyrin and Kadaj look like indiscriminate people. They could, once we find the blasting powder, assuming it's not with the heart already, then we could have them sneak up to wherever you would like to go, Faye's house or the church, or if we can find somewhere else. But I feel like we have a few steps that we must make along the way before we can actually pull out any of these plans, and I think maybe we should figure out which one we are going to do first. We need to locate the blasting powder, we need to locate the heart, and we need to keep Zephyrin out of their hands.
Right. So.
But we can't just walk right into town.
No, we cannot just walk right into town. That'd be a terrible idea.
At this point, Cradle emerges from the mine with 2 dwarves by his side.
Hi.
Hello.
If we can retrieve the rest of the blasting powder they took, then we'll fight by your side.
All right, look at that. Allies.
Question, though. If we retrieve the blasting powder, could we use some of it in an attack?
They just kind of like give each other a look. We'll discuss this.
Step 1 is the blasting powder, though.
Right. I'm just trying to think. See, our biggest concern is figuring out where the heart is. If we don't know where the heart is, all of this is for nothing.
That means nothing to us.
We need to go into the city to find that out, so.
Right. We only have this one bag left. We're trying to recreate it, but if we can't, all we have left is what's in that town. We just need that back.
How long would it take to recreate?
We have to try out a few new formulas. We've lost the recipe. Writing it down on paper and then lighting everything on fire seems to be a mistake. So, we could take days, could take months.
Wait. Perfect point. Bring out that crown of intellect Ryan keeps mentioning, and then we can use the big intellect to recreate the recipe.
Big brain moves.
I was just thinking, wouldn't Salazar have an idea where, like where the heart is based on location? Like, if Salazar gets close to it, maybe he could sense it. Wasn't that thing?
I don't remember if that was a thing or not. Was that a thing?
That's something you're trying to figure out, because you do feel that magical presence within you is a lot fainter. When you were in the glade the last time you had taken note of it, you were like, I feel different, I feel distant.
How's
I'm
it feel
willing
right
to
now?
make that.
Does it feel distant right now?
More so than it did before.
Yeah, I'm willing to make the bet that Salazar can feel it. Like, I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Death. That's the worst case scenario. I don't know.
It's pretty bad, yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad case scenario. I mean, either way, if we're going to try to find the heart, our best bet is, unless we just outright find it immediately, is Salazar can maybe sense where it is. Also, there's detect magic.
Yes, but
That's
that
true.
might detect other things as well.
True.
Well, in that case, we might find other magical goodies to use.
Narrows it down. It narrows it down.
Kadaj, back when we were looking for the flowers, you did something to sense out our area before us. Could you sense out humans?
No, unfortunately it's only specific types of creatures that are more often not of like this plane for the most part.
Did you sense anything the last time?
I mean, to be honest, I think you might have tripped it a little bit. But beyond that, nothing really.
Yes, I am a magical creature.
I perhaps roll maybe some kind of check with my military background of like a good guess of like either what area is the best at, I don't know the town that well.
Like where you
Like
would
a
be
tactical operation?
strategically, yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Strategically,
like
Are they
areas that are like
strategically-
defensible or
Like if you had an item that was very valuable to you, like where would you strategically, tactically place it?
that, or where like the best way to infiltrate the town is? Because in my head, the most likely scenario where they would hide it is the place that is the most difficult to get to, regardless if it's like somewhere that's easy to figure out. Game like it might not matter if we know it's easy to get to if it's super difficult to get there. If that's where I would do if I were them, but I don't know if that's.
To be fair, they started with the heart in the bottom of a tavern on the edge of town.
Yeah, but I don't think they're put the same. I mean, what?
Though they wouldn't put it in the same spot, but like, it wasn't a hard place to find. You know, it was like, it was a random place.
True.
Now they're protecting it.
We could ask Info if he knows about another body bin.
I mean, logically speaking, it would also be the most heavily guarded area. So if we found a way to scan the area, we see the place with the most amount of guards, or if possible, that would probably point us in the right direction. Anyway, should I make some kind of roll or something to either the town, a history roll of the town, or some kind of roll to help me with this?
It'll be a while before you get back to the town. Can you let me think on that until next session?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so it seems as though our best option so far is maybe sending Zephyrin in and Kadaj as indiscriminate folks and having them just kind of scout the area, walk through as if they're just going about their day.
With it, except that you said Zephyrin, why would we send Zephyrin in?
If she looks like a regular commoner.
She has a hat of disguise.
Yeah, but once they see right through it for whatever reason,
then I would be with her so that way she's not by herself.
then you both die.
We would be just on the edge of town with the gems.
I don't know.
That's a lot stronger of a plan than just one of us going in.
Yeah,
And
but
we could
yeah,
also send
send
Info.
someone that's not Zephyrin. Like that's the
Someone
only
else
one.
can wear the hat.
Yeah, someone else that's not Zephyrin. I don't care if it's two people, just not Zephyrin because
Sure,
that'll give them
then
exactly what they
take-
want.
Yep.
So
I'm
are
fairly
you
good at
volunteering
the
to take her hat and
disguise.
come with me then?
Sure, I don't care who does it.
I'm fairly good at the art of disguise. I could do it.
Actually, yeah, why not? Why not, Elodius? Like, doesn't matter. Just not
Well-
Zephyrin.
As long as I do a disguise that looks like I'm wearing metal shoes.
Why?
I don't
Oh,
see why you
because-
couldn't.
I point at my
Yeah,
pose.
yeah. That's yeah. I figured it out as soon as I asked.
Who would be the logical choice to put up with Kadaj?
Probably Elodius if Elodius is as good
Info.
as Scott. What?
We just
Absolutely
bring
not.
info. We just bring info along as well because info
Why?
is already an indiscriminate citizen, and he's very good at finding things. He's the one who showed us. He showed us where the
Oh, actually, it's
the body bin was.
Strongly disagree.
Yeah, no, actually, you got a good point. Info actually, like, in the name, knows where, like, it knows a ton of stuff that actually might, like, our best, like,
Nope.
bet.
Like,
Mhm.
Damn.
He showed us the body bin, so he may be able to find the orb again. Maybe
Cradle
if
just
he-
kind of shrugs his shoulders and goes, "Guess we're gonna go find info then," and then starts walking out of the mine camp.
Cradle,
Oh,
Cradle,
we're
we
bringing
know
Cradle with
where
us.
he is.
But let's go, good. And
Well,
then just
we need to figure out. I don't know
Well,
what
I
we
mean,
need to
I believe
figure
we
out.
can discuss this plan on the way. Because
Yes.
I mean, the place we definitely don't need to be is here.
Yes, right. Okay, so if we can get the blasting powder for the dwarves. Hello, dwarves, I know you're still here. If we can bring you the blasting powder, will we be able to use some in an attack? You said you'll discuss that. We will go back to the glade and retrieve info and come back here. I feel
No,
like
we'll-
we're wasting time
We'll
going
go
back
collect
and forth.
info and go back to the town to find where the gunpowder is. Why would we come back here?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go collect info. We're gonna go back to town. Some of us are gonna go into town and try find either and or the gunpowder, and or the crystal heart, the heart of Valen.
But we
Alright.
need the approval from the dwarves if we can use the blasting powder in the moment we find it.
I don't think it's a good idea to immediately set it off when we find it.
Well, of course not, but we can use a little bit of it when we need to. let's just say it's the first thing we find and we don't have their approval. We can just use a pinch of it.
Salazar, maybe we should discuss that a little later, once we have it in hand. Winks at Salazar. Maybe we only find so much gunpowder.
So you're saying we use some of it and then...
Salazar, shut the fuck up.
Dwarves, you are magical. Do you have anything that would be like, I don't know, like a sidekick or something? Like a blackberry, a pager maybe?
They just kind of look at you. Best I have is good berry.
That's not at all.
You mean some form of long-distance communication device.
Yes, like maybe like a sending stone.
Or like a crow with a letter.
Not on me. He just kind of says facetiously as he continues to walk.
So is there any back in the cave before we leave too far that we can get and leave one here so we can just radio in?
Wait, were these other dwarves coming with us?
3 of them are, Cradle and 2 others.
Oh, okay. Well, this is fine. Let's go.
Okay. We're going to the glade
Yep.
and getting info.
Yes. So, you guys continue to walk. Hours pass as you reach the tree line, re-entering the forest where the glade resides in. When you guys hear rustling through the trees, somebody is sprinting towards you.
Oh shit! I pull my sword.
I bet that's info now.
Oh my god.
This seems to happen a lot to us, as I'm taking out my sword as well.
Hey, info!
As it gets closer, you start to see a figure coming towards you as they trip and they look up to you and they drop something in front of them. You meet the eyes of Pen, who is just holding soup bones, who is now panting, completely out of breath.
Oh, it's not info. It's the other ones. What's going on?
Pen's trying to like catch his breath at this point. He's
Oh God, we went to find you, and then you weren't here, and then it turns out that lady, that's the lady.
Faye?
No.
he's like
The
catching.
curator.
And then Soup Bones speaks up and he's just like, yeah, that's the one. She's the one who turned me into this. That's Dante. And that's where we're ending today's session.
What did you just
Wait, she's
fucking
Dante?
say? What did you just
I didn't follow
fucking
any
say?
of that.
She's Dante. That's what Dante's informant is about.
Oh no.
Are you okay, Eddie?
No, I said it. I swear to God. I said it out loud. I said it. Fucking bring back the clip. I said it. It was gonna be the big bad.
I never said it was the big bad. I said
No. Info's not the big bad. He's
Yeah, I
the
swear.
informant to the big bad.
Oh my God, that's just as bad.
We're
That's
going
just
to-
as bad.
we're going to wrap up here really quick. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you to Ryan with Session 0, Band of Badgers, and the Initiative Order. Once again, you can check out either Project Cantina 13, check out Ryan. Man, you have a lot of cool stuff going on right now. Is there any one in particular you want to talk about? July's coming up.
Did you say July? Oh, yeah, I do have cool things, I guess. I started writing for Dungeon Crate. It's a monthly subscription box that you can subscribe to, and every month they will send you this little, it's a literal box, and inside there's some tabletop role-playing goodies, and I believe July I will have my own game that I created last year called Outlast. It's going to be inside of there with a couple modules that come with it, and I wrote a couple other things that I think are going to be in following months, and I'm still building up some stuff with them, and I'm going to start working on some more Session 0 stuff. Had a few ideas this week. Took a little bit of a break, but I have some new ideas. I'm going to start working on those. So if you wanna go check out Dungeon Crate, that'd be tight. I think it might be too late since July is next week. Well, this week I guess. So I don't think you're gonna be able to get that. But we'll see what happens. I'll figure it out.
And yeah, also Serena does some cool stuff over at Still Luna's channel, and you're starting to do stuff on your own channel again as well, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say I didn't watch your stream the other day, but I saw that you were doing it, which
Wow. No, yeah, we're just playing some Raft right now over on my stream on Thursday nights, and then our stream over on Stella Luna's channel is going to be starting back up next Friday on the 9th. So that's another D&D game. It's a all ladies cast.
But that's the day Black Widow comes out, so I'm definitely not going to see your stream.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. But no, you guys are great. I really like. I did watch one of the games, not recently, because it's been a minute since you guys have done it, right?
Yeah.
And it's very well done. They're all great at their crafts. Definitely check that out. Dane is just handsome here. That's all he does. And you come back here in another 2 weeks to see Eddie have another breakdown.
Yeah, god damn it. Really?
Yeah, let's see if we get Eddie Bingo. Whoop-de-doop-de-whoop.
That one's gonna fill real
I
quick.
am gonna work on those bingo cards. That's
All
a
right.
fact.
Thank you, Jen, for watching. And yeah, have a good one.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
See ya.
Peace.